And he's beating them with the pass tonight. Just doing a brilliant job of finding.
Welcome to the Suns Valley Podcast. I guess you could call it live reaction. Brought to you in part by Underdog Fantasy. We're just going to get straight into an Underdog Fantasy, your number one stop. Your number one stop for daily fantasy and pick'em. See, I done forgot my own slogan.
Bottom line, start buying more. Just sitting here watching this Mavs and GSW game.
Your boy's looking
What's
clean.
up, KD?
He fixed his internet. He's got the HD camera.
I got your name tag away from your face, you know?
Look at that, bro.
You know?
Looking clean, my guy.
What's going on to everybody in the chat?
Got the clean shave. I need my low Suns hat like you.
Yeah, we got to get you some more Suns gear come playoff time.
Eli says, when is the Sundo food review channel coming? Never. All right. Your boy's been working out.
Food review. When are they going to start this damn game? That's the question. So, did you find out whether or not AD was going to play? Because it was saying that he was doubtful. Now he's not listed on the injury report. Does anybody know if AD's playing or nah?
Go to Bleach Report. I'm pretty sure it'll tell you.
Because that's going to be a big thing. I guess I'll just share with everyone that I've been feeling like this going to be an L. Anybody else feel like this is going to be an L? Especially if AD plays. So, Suns have a bad group of games coming up. We could potentially be down bad. We've lost 4 of our last 5, Sundo.
That's pretty bad.
Anything you feel like sticks out about why?
Bad coaching.
You go straight to Monty's throat.
Last game's no question about it, right? Like the other games, yeah, I guess you could say like, sure, the bench didn't show up because and you could probably go that route, like the bench been playing terrible, yada yada yada. But
that's the other thing is that our what we have left, they're playing like shit.
But this last game, we're putting it on Monty, bro. The rotation from hell, 18-2 run. I will never forget it.
He talked about in the post-game show how he's got to find better groups of guys that are able to gel better. And that
how do you not already know how to do this?
I mean,
you've had these same niggas on your team. The only new dude that's on your team is literally KD.
Yeah, he's not even here.
Yeah, yes, you lost Mikal and Cam Johnson, but you've had these same dudes besides Terrence Ross on your team. You should know.
Guys, hit
you
that
should
like
know
button
that Ish Wainwright and everybody who you put on that court was not gonna be able to handle the ball and handle a double team. A simple full court press double team.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, we're going on a run. Don't worry, I'm not gonna call timeout. And then when you finally call timeout, you leave that same. Then you leave that same. Not only was it too late, you left the same rotation on there and didn't really make any adjustments.
Code's in the house. I want to ask you, bro, because there isn't even last couple of games any Ayton to blame. So he's saying coaching. Is there anything else you can think of other than coach being the issue? Because I feel like I was trying to explain it to Gary today on the phone. I was saying basically, you know how in the playoffs they shrink the rotation down to like 8-9 players,
sometimes,
right? Yeah.
Depending on what.
So the guys that I think are going to get squeezed out of that rotation are being relied upon for heavy minutes with green lights.
I don't disagree with you on that. I really do. I really don't disagree with you on that. And that's one thing I always try to remind myself is that playoff rotations are going to be shorter, right?
Yeah.
But like even then, like, yes, we won't have Ish playing critical minutes in the playoffs. We
drawing up game-winning threes for him.
Right. Like we can agree upon that, right? We can agree that Baisley's not going to play, and more than likely, depending on how the games go, Jacqueline Dale's not going to play, right? Or Biombo. Like we can agree upon that, right?
Yeah, one of them ain't going to play.
So yes, I do tend to agree with you on that. But that doesn't change the fact that he might make some stupid decisions within the playoffs with those rotations. You know what I mean? Like the unwillingness to call timeout when it's crucial. I just don't get that. Like that's the one thing about Monty that
here's the one
understand.
thing I can think of. Here's the one excuse I can think of. Phil Jackson had a part of being the Zen master was he would do this thing where he would force the team to figure it out on the court. It's like, you guys are playing bad. You guys figure it out. You're the ones on the court. You know what? But Monty tries to do that with us, and it don't work.
You can do that when you have Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen on the court. You can do that, okay? You can do that when KD's on the floor and Booker's on the floor and CP3 is on the floor. You don't do that when it's Ish, D-Lee, Baisley, CP3, and I don't even remember who the damn four was at that point. Right. But regardless, you had nobody on the court at that time that was able to figure it out.
Yeah. And I was saying, like, our bench players,
this is another layup.
They're like halfway between being G League players and studs. Half of the time they play like G League players, half of the time they play like studs. And you're like, holy cow, these guys could be something. They could start somewhere. Wrong, because they're inconsistent. They're half and half. And when you're relying on those half and half players, not a racist thing, but not half and half. When you're relying on those half and halves, like and they all have green lights, and they don't have any bona fide star. What I'm talking about is like the bench with no KD out there, no Book, no one to draw attention, and they can be focused on. They are so easily shut down, and they more often revert to being the G League style players. But when you have KD out there with them, it's like 40% of the time they look like studs because they're so open, and there's so little pressure on them. Because KD's got all the pressure on him, and Booker's got all the defense guarding him.
No, I feel you on that, and I feel like that'll happen in the playoffs later, right? Like that'll be real helpful. But right now, when you're trying not to make the play-in, don't make stupid decisions.
Definitely.
When you're trying to stay out of the play-out and you're the 4 seed, and we have a total of, I can't remember how many games we counted, 10 at least. Right now we're playing the Clippers in the 5th seed.
Yeah.
If Golden State's about to win, so they're about to be 38 and 36, so they could be the 5 seed.
I don't want to go. I don't know who I want. I don't like where we are. I don't think we're going to stick where we are, bro. Honest to God, we have a tough schedule. Now, it is the 22nd, and they said that KD will be back before April. So, like, any of these late March games, I think he could be back for.
Stream. I got to bring up the schedule again, but
yeah,
that week 3 was what?
Baby Mala said when Ish drops 15 tonight, I expect a good Sundo tank top shirt.
Yeah, okay.
It's possible.
Let's see here. What was it again? He hurt himself. KD hurt himself.
The 8th or the 9th?
He hurt himself on the 8th. So 3 weeks would be Minnesota. Was it Minnesota or Philly? Or was it Sacramento? I can't remember exactly when. It's Minnesota.
See how tough our schedule
it was March. It was March 29th against Minnesota was the one. So now we have Los Angeles, then we have Sacramento, then we have Philly, then we have Utah. We have Sacramento and Philly on a back-to-back. That's just not going to be bode well for us at all. So we have LA, Friday, Sacramento, Saturday, Philly, Monday, Utah. He'll probably come back Wednesday, 29th against Minnesota. That's my guess.
That would probably be the easiest game to put him up against.
And that'll leave him with us against Minnesota, Denver, OKC, San Antonio, Denver, LA Lakers, LA Clippers in this season.
So that's 8 out of 11 games potentially. I like that.
I do like that. When's Aiden coming back?
That's a great question. And does anybody in the chat know if AD is playing tonight? We don't know.
Someone said he was playing.
Damn it.
Yep, there he is right there.
Damn it.
There's his ugly ass.
That's why I left him in the thumbnail. I had a sneaking suspicion he was going to be playing with that old unibrow to take advantage of no Aiden.
They are number 11. Meanwhile,
at least we have the classics and not the cursed blue jerseys.
I haven't watched AD play in a minute, so I don't know if he's been playing well or not. Is he been playing well?
Oh, yeah. Godlike when he plays.
How long is that going to last?
Hit the like button, please.
All right, tipping.
Take a second. Hit the like.
Chris Paul, Booker, Okogie, Craig, and Bismack Biyombo.
We need to get to 50 likes right away.
Russell Reeves, Vanderbilt, Troy Brown Jr., and Anthony Davis. I mean, the Lakers, besides Russell and Anthony Davis, are you afraid of anybody else?
Reeves has been bowling.
True.
White boy balling, you know?
Why can't Booker just take time off? Paul?
He's our whole team. Oh, you meant Paul? Yeah.
Paul?
Seriously.
Look, I mean, I agree with you, but we've had so much injury issues this year. He hasn't had time.
Busy jumping.
Busy wins a tip. Okay.
Give me a pause at half
point
court.
Okogie? I can't do that because you said it too late.
All right. CP3 with it, trying to get it to Book. They're gonna focus all their defensive attention on Book, bro.
Okogie for 3. Oh, I thought it was Biyombo with the rebound. Okay.
Ooh, with the snag.
Booker in the paint. Booker gets the ball. It was tipped. That looked like a bad pass, but it was tipped. Biyombo with the block. No, they call a foul. Boo.
Damn.
Eli says it's a Scott Foster game.
Great. So it's
Say
definitely
in
an
street
L.
clothes too.
Yeah, he been in street clothes. He stays in street clothes now.
Call him street clothes Lee.
You know?
All right.
I got him. I refreshed.
He hits.
Okay, maybe just give me like half a second. You know?
All right. Big game, 35 points, a career high. And he hits.
Yep.
A guy playing with extreme confidence in Austin Reeves. Love his bounce, his swagger, his
CP3.
What up, no-no-nos?
CP3 is Romp Reeves on him. He's going to get a pick from Biyombo.
Gives him an opportunity to come off the bench with Schroeder.
Kicks the Book. Book in the paint. Free throw line. Jumper. Good.
That's
From Devin
gorgeous.
Armani Booker.
That's gorgeous. I wonder if Kendall's in the crowd. I wonder if she would do that to him.
Yeah. Russell.
She's on Bad Bunny's yacht, probably.
That's probably true. She with Bad Bunny or something?
Uh-huh.
Gross.
Gross.
Russell 3. No good. Biyombo with
Good
the
D.
rebound. Kicks the CP3. I like it. CP3. Looking a little bit different with this gear on today.
Looking winded already.
Gets a pick from Biyombo.
He has to be aggressive. Gets to his shot. No good. Damn it. What up, Raider plays?
Brown. AD with Biyombo on him. AD trying to back up Biyombo. He gets doubled by Okogie. Kicks the Russell to Brown. Brown for 3. In
Thank
and out,
God.
no good. Biyombo with the
Can't have them
rebound.
be hot early.
CP3 gets a pick from Book. Kicks the Book. Book with Reeves on him.
Quick decisions. Obviously, that first they're going to double team him
Book
on the catch.
gets fouled by Romp Reeves on the reach in. Good job, Romp Reeves. We got 83 watching. Everybody hit the like button.
Trying to get, we got to get to 50 likes right away, man. No excuses. Never surrender.
Never stop.
Watch, we probably are, and I'm just squawking for no reason.
Biyombo gets the inbound. He kicks the Book. Book. To
Come on,
CP3 in the
shoot
corner.
that.
CP3 to Craig. Craig gonna have to put up a shot. Puts it up.
Nice, Craig. I don't even care.
Biyombo with the tip-in shot.
That was beautiful. Good stuff, Craig.
Biyombo gonna get foul trouble
37
probably.
likes, guys. We need 13 more likes. Help your boys out.
Okogie
taking a charge.
Forced turnover.
Well, great pressure by Okogie, but what I'm trying to say is
CP3, Craig, corner three. Good from Torrey Craig.
Thank you, Torrey. Thank you. Thank you.
If DeAndre Ayton does that,
Coaches, how come it's so easy to make inside passes to Busy? I mean, you know I'm the biggest Busy supporter, and you know why. That man has fundamentals, baby. AD has Busy guarding him, takes the jumper, misses. Booker with the rebound.
Careful, Book.
Didn't really have much choice.
Book, pick from Torrey Craig. Another pick from Torrey Craig. Ooh,
what the
Torrey Craig
what?
fouls.
That's going to go against Torrey Craig on the illegal screen.
Illegal screen from a Torrey Craig.
Devin Booker's been on a tear of late. Coming off a 46-point outing on a very
I just feel like second half Torrey Craig is not good.
I feel like Torrey Craig is not good, period, lately.
First thing Gary says, I'll hit the like when the Suns attempt 10 free throws. Well, that probably won't happen until the third quarter. AD, a Biombo on him. Fade away. Good. You know what? I'd rather him make that shot. That's not easy. CP3. For three.
Pull it, Big Daddy.
Let's go,
Little
CP3.
Daddy CP3. Beautiful. And might I say that shaved head looks
Code, I've never not said that Ayton doesn't have fundamentals. I said Ayton depends on his talent 100%. You won't get me to disagree with that.
Romp Reeves to the rack Reeves.
Wow,
He has an elite whistle. He has an elite whistle. Romp Reeves does.
Oh, I see what you did there.
He does. They call everything for him.
Biombo can't sell all the way out with the help. Great job of turning the corner, putting pressure on Chris Paul.
Rob Reeves looks like a rich white kid. Somebody Google that for me, make sure he didn't go to some school. We got 117 watching. Hit that like button. 45 likes so far. I like it, people.
5 more.
Booker.
Trying to get to 50 right away. Please help us out,
Gets a double
Booker.
Screen, illegal
Come on,
screen.
another
like
foul on Craig.
I feel like
Another
they're
foul on
bro.
Craig.
I gotta rewatch that.
Get D. Lee in the game, please. I'm ready for D. Lee.
Trade Craig back to Indiana for sticks. Man.
Hey, yo.
Okay, so how many stoplights in your town? He said, Mark, no stoplights. I said, 0?
Can you imagine if we still had sticks on this team?
4 stop signs.
Monty wouldn't use him. Monty would act like he's terrible.
He's in the NBA now.
I know, but
Monty
man,
would
just
play
having
Baisley
Sticks
over
backing
him.
up.
Monty hated Sticks guts.
There was no reason to have Baisley. If, you'd have Biombo and Sticks there. It'd be perfect.
Wow, we're keeping
Jocking the
Craig in
game,
with 2
guarding
fouls.
AD. Don't like that. Romp Reeves. Turn around. What a move. Gotta love it. I
Told
can't.
you.
I tip my hat off to him. That
He
boy's
been cooking.
Romp Reeves or Gordon Hayward. Torrey Craig. To Book. Book gets a pick from Landell. Takes it. Takes the jumper.
That's
Good.
gorgeous. Speaking of elite, that jumper from Book was cray.
That's D'Angelo Russell in the paint. Alley-oop to AD. Good.
Jock didn't know where the ball was, didn't know where AD was.
Yep. Romp Landale's going to get abused by AD. Foul by Reeves on CP3.
Chris Paul saying, sorry, Rook, you just went to initiation school.
Talking about making plays. Look at the footwork. Off balance, fade away, eliminating the shot block.
Shoot it, Jockey. I actually wanted him to pull that mid. Careful now, Book. Let's not get it to Stonehands Craig too
Craig's
soon.
gonna drive, fade
No.
away.
No.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, Craig.
Pardon me. Johnny, our horseman member, Johnny says, what's up, guys? Mavs not making the playoffs.
I mean, they're going to make playing.
Yeah, they're probably going to make the play-in, but yeah, it's crazy.
AD against Romp. Landell misses.
Vanderbilt goes
with the rebound.
right over
Brown.
Craig.
To Reeves gets a pick. Has Craig on him. Dribbling. Going to do a step back. Nope. Dribbles,
What was that?
drives, pump fake. Gets blocked by
Get
Craig.
that shit out of here. You're
Shot clock
still white.
violation.
You're still white. The laws of gravity and physics still apply. You're still white.
Calm down.
You ain't doing that shit.
Gabe says you're still white.
Look at the move he tried to put. Like, he literally... People are going to act like that's a good move because he's wearing a Lakers uniform.
You sound like Dennis Rodman right now.
He tried to go straight. He tried to go backwards while dribbling forward. He looked drunk.
Dennis Rodman right now. Larry Bird only gets the attention because he's white.
Hey, Larry Bird's a real one. Larry Bird's about as black as it gets.
I don't know if that's Gabe or Dennis Rodman.
Trying Torrey Craig like he's just gonna... Come on, man.
As Spurs fan, Gary, I agree with you.
Thank you.
You guys should have your own league.
Code said somebody get Monty a pair of black forces. Yes.
You guys need to have your own league where Pat Connaughton can win the dunk competition. Oh, wait.
Oh, man. Jersey Boy said, who would win a high jump contest between Jock and Reeves? I think Reeves.
Definitely Reeves. Jock has no athletic prowess to do a high jump.
Yeah, he said they glory that kid in Los Angeles. Man, they glorify him. They're
looking for the next Jerry West.
I swear to God, bro. He's good. Reeves is really nice. But I promise you, if he was playing in Orlando, you'd never hear about him.
Maybe he'd be another Franz Wagner.
I mean, how often do we hear about Franz Wagner? Never. You never hear about
Coach
him.
says Reeves is the next Devin Armani Booker.
I mean, that's what we thought about Tyler Harrow.
I'll accept Gordon Hayward.
Raider Plays says, Gabe, thoughts on the Lakers? Well, I thought they were going to beat us tonight, and that's still in play. I think this is the best Lakers team I've seen since their bubble title. You know, that's what I think about the Lakers.
Fake title.
Whether it is or isn't, you know, I still think it's the best team since then. But yeah. What up, Double G? Wes said, I just want to see somebody help Book. Great point, man. Great way to say it. I feel the same way. I want to see Chris Paul. I want to see Chris Paul hunt his mid-range shot like it doesn't hurt him physically to do so. That's what I want. Johnny says, so you don't think Reeves is going to get 4-year, $50 million? He probably will, and I'm not saying he's not worth it. I'm just saying if he didn't play for the Lakers, you'd never hear about him. Like 80, let's go 70, 75% of the media are Lakers fans. They are in control of what you hear. They have you hear what they want you to hear.
On LeBron James and Kevin Durant, I got a chance to speak with both head coaches, Darvin Ham and, of course, Monty Williams. Let's start with Kevin Durant. He'll be reevaluated after his injury on March 9th where he hurt his ankle.
When?
He'll be reevaluated on Thursday. This upcoming
Thursday. Tomorrow.
From now.
Okay. Let's go.
Available again. In regards to LeBron James,
Kogi, the book to CP3. Back to book. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt on the break. Vanderbilt Vanderbilt fouled and won.
Damn travel, bro. That is a travel.
I'll go with that again.
The problem
I don't know.
This, if
that
you're
looked pretty clean to me.
You have been longing for a Kevin Durant versus LeBron James matchup.
LeBron James fixed his bald spot.
No, sir, Gary, sir.
Of 2018 that we haven't seen those two guys on the floor together.
LeBron, take your sunglasses off. It's dark in the building.
5 years.
I kind of want to podcast with sunglasses on.
Oh my gosh!
I kind of feel like you should too.
No. Anyway, tie ball game.
It would have. There'd be like such a cool aura about you if you had sunglasses on right now. Damn, you would look cool with sunglasses. I can't get over it.
They're trying to double Booker, triple Booker, CP3.
Do something, C.
Floater. Let's
there
go.
you go, C. C's like, oh shit, that hurt my big toe. Oh. I know what it's like, C. Being an old man hooping.
When Booker has the basketball, he's got to be a playmaker.
DC said LeBron wearing his wife's jacket. I kind of like his jacket.
away right now. That's his third field goal.
Good job, Ron Reeves. CP3.
Do it, C. What are you waiting for?
James steps on the floor, healthy and whole.
Do it, C. Do it, C. Do it, C. Do it, old man.
Craig, for
Craig,
three.
no.
Craig
Why
says,
is
"I'll do
Craig
it
shooting
myself."
super contested threes to the corner?
Yeah, that was real selfish.
Hey, TJ Last Leg Warren is coming into the game as D'Lo shoots a three. Hits the top of the backboard. I'm going to get a pair of sunglasses.
TJ Warren coming in with
So anyway, we got
for the Lakers.
TJ Warren. Maybe TJ Warren was hurt. Them green shoes, though.
And here's what I'm talking about. You see two guys on Devin Booker, really three. His job
This
is
is
to suck in the defense.
Someone says it seems like the game plan is get the ball to Boogie out of his way. I don't know about that, but the Lakers seem to be like, hey, we're gonna bracket cover this dude all game. Booker gets a pick. He's on AD and Brown. He takes a fadeaway shot. No good.
No
Jock
good.
tries
Can't
for
get the
rebound.
call. He's
Doesn't
going to
get
get
it.
pissed.
D'Lo. Who's this guy?
Wenyen Gabriel. Wenyen
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Oh, Kogi, don't you do it. That's AD, you dummy. Oh, my gosh. He got fouled. Luckily, he got fouled. Bro, why would you do that against AD? Oh, Kogi. I know your feels, but
It's
bro,
because
you
he
gotta
has
see
two
it.
moves. 3-point jumper and Euro step layup. That's it. Those are his moves. Hit the like button for the love of God, people. What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
I know. We got 178 watching. We got 54
I
likes.
mean, this is getting a little bit aggressive on your part to not be
Kogi
hitting the
makes the
like.
first free throw. Dennis Schroeder in the game. Gross.
Orlando tomorrow night on NBA TV at 7 o'clock, then at 10:30.
Gabe about to fall asleep for real.
I'm good. I'm drinking coffee for the first time in 3 days. I'm feeling zooted.
For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Speaking of the Clippers,
It says, here's what we need, Gabe. It's a picture of me in a tank top.
We do need that. That would help.
No, we don't.
Well, the good news is it wasn't as bad as
Schroeder
it looked.
gets a pick.
Thoughts and prayers to Paul George. And
Kicks.
one thing you
Back to
read
Schroeder.
about this
Another
Clippers team
pick.
is the depth
Takes a
of
fadeaway
the
jumper.
Now it's gonna
No
be on
good.
the front line.
Okogie with the rebound. Warren helped out with a fight. Okogie on the drive. Okogie
Euro.
Euro.
Told
Like you
you.
said, Gabe.
Told you.
The special quiet letter that we've come to
And
know
I
about.
know because in the basketball league that I played in, I started out at center, and then I learned to shoot, and then I learned a Euro, and I did that for like 3 seasons straight because it was like, hey man, I got a 1-2 punch.
As that second option.
When he came to us, he didn't have anything on offense. At least he has 2 moves. If he learns a floater, that's 3. You know,
Payne's in the game.
Campaign comes in for him. He'll be the primary ball handler.
Jersey Boy, great point. Says Okogie's drawing fouls. We need that.
It's true, and we'll
Wes-
finally get that like from Gary if he keeps it up.
Wes said, how tall am I? I am 6'3", 6'4", with shoes on.
Ooh, that was off TJ Warren's
Wenyen,
head.
yep.
He's had to play. Taking a real unwavering approach.
Kogi, Shaman in for Okogie. Let's see Shaman
Right now, he'll sit
get some
down.
buckets, bro.
Landry Shamet will come in for him.
Well, Kogi is a great situation for him.
Yeah, Raiders, I'm a
Guy
Bears
that
fan.
works extremely hard, defends at a high level, and ready
Me whole
to not
life.
trade when the lights get
AD
bright,
to
when
Schroeder.
they need you to make shots because you're on the
Schroeder back to
floor.
80. He's got Jock on him. Faces up. Jab step. Looking.
Good
Gets
double, good
team.
double. Get it out of his.
Back to Booker.
One more into the corner.
Brown for 3. No good.
Defense,
Campaign with the rebound.
fellas.
Campaign, don't be stupid. Come on. Calm it down. Campaign.
Hey, you, did you think he was going to shoot a 3? Because
Look
I
to
did.
Okogie. Mouse in the house.
Get it to Shamet, Jock.
Shamet. Shamet gets the ball stolen by your boy Gabriel. Gabriel spins. Euros. Good on a reverse. That was like a travel, if I'm being honest with you. But hey, it is what it is.
He's played well when given opportunity.
See what I'm saying? When campaigns in the game, we just start turning the ball over. It's like it's contagious.
Doc Landale
Booker.
hands it off to Booker.
Pump fake at 3. The campaign. Campaign driving. Floater. No good because it's too
Oh,
hard.
Lord.
The dude has
Oh,
no
Lord.
English. This dude has no touch when it comes to these
Yeah,
floaters,
he needed
dog.
touch, right? Shit was like a line
Dennis
drive.
Schroeder.
Schroeder
It's a
gets
pick.
it back. Davis flips
He's
the
gonna
screen.
drive.
Schroeder snakes it.
Passes to Gabriel. Gabriel in the corner. He's going to
Gabriel ain't
drive
shooting no 3. Gabriel stumbling all
Gabriel.
over himself.
to Brown.
3
Brown's got to do
seconds.
something with
Brown on
it.
the drive.
Tries to shoot.
I would
No
have been
good.
mad. Warren
I
with the
would've been mad too.
rebound.
Deep into the shot
Booker.
clock again.
I'm shocked to see TJ in this early, bro. I can't believe it.
Booker.
Careful, but
To
no.
Campaign to Jock. Jock hands back off the campaign. Floater. In and out. Because he can't do these floaters from campaign, bro. Schroeder drives. He's looking for AD. They had a good little coverage there. AD sets a pick. Schroeder in the paint. Tries to shoot up an alley for AD. And AD gets fouled by Shams.
Darvin Ham wants to see a lot more of that when we come back.
Oh boy.
There's says, what is this lineup? I don't think the lineup is bad. Campaign's just, you know.
DC
Campaign's
says
just, you know.
Campaign is so 2020. Ain't that the truth?
2021, yep.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is what we've been reduced to without KD. It's shocking, bro. It's eye-opening. It's sobering. It's sobering. That's the word I'm looking for.
Sobering,
you know?
says.
It is. You know, our bench looked so much better just a month ago, and they look so bad right now. And we're relying on TJ Last Leg Warren, who's done nothing in a Suns jersey so far. Nothing. And all of a sudden we have to turn to him because it's like, well, Ish clearly forgot how to play basketball. Sorry, baby Malo, no offense, but it's true.
I don't know. I just think Monty's
Beasley's not ready.
fishing. Clearly, he's not ready.
Coach has lost all trust and faith in D. Lee. Doesn't care about his championship DNA one bit. Saban's in street clothes. Campaign's campaign. You can count on him one out of every 5 games to give you something. Oh, bro. Bro. What's going on, Robert Jimenez?
That is such an awkward commercial.
What?
The Gillette pubic trimmer commercial. Like, they did everything they could, but to show dude actually shaving. Like, he was like reaching down there. Like, bro, what is happening?
Do they show his root?
No, they just show like up to his stomach, but they see him reaching down there. It's just like the awkward commercial, bro. Like, I just don't understand. You know, whatever.
Suns Valley Studio says, will you make your own jacket? We got to make something. We got to make some kind of, maybe like a hoodie, and when you pull it over your head, it's like Sundo. It makes you look like you're Sundo. That'd be cool. Huh?
That would be pretty cool.
I don't know. Got to do something. Could just do a logo or something.
By the way, we got 206 watching.
Appreciate
but
you
only
guys
68
for hanging
likes.
Out. Trying to get to 100. All right.
I mean, we could easily. Hell, I don't know how they're going to not do it. How worried are you guys about being in the play-in, Jersey boy?
Can I say I am soberly aware that it could happen.
Yeah, it's like one of those deals where you're aware they can happen, but like everybody, like toward the end of the season, like everybody's going to play each other. So, you know, people have to lose and people have to win. So it's kind of going to cancel itself out. I think we're in a good enough spot to where we don't have to worry about it. But I say that and then watch us go on a terrible losing streak and then we're in the plan.
Well, we're back and they're hyping up Romp Reeves. Look at this.
Of course they are.
Hey, he was touching the balls before the game.
Campaign. To Jock.
He said, yeah, boy.
Dude,
we
Jock,
like him.
Book back to Jock.
Oh,
Jock
my God, that went in? Wow.
You know what the crazy thing is? So many people get to the league and forget
Hachimura in the game.
I agree, Khalid.
The same thing.
Shooter to Romp Reeves.
Will sustain you in this league. And you can tell by
Here's a screen from Wenyen.
He's feeling extremely comfortable.
Reeves with the lefty floater, and it would have went in.
But your boy Scott Foster called a foul on Campaign.
Began his collegiate career at Wichita State, transferred and finished up at Oklahoma. really was
Crazy that the only game CP3's won against Scott Foster was the value.
a year ago and found himself
And they reviewed that play for like 45 minutes trying to find a legal way.
They tried. Gabriel, no good on the free throw.
And before Davis knew it, Reeves had taken the ball from him and was going the other way. So
Ayton puts it down.
and earned himself a roster spot. He's really earned everything that's come his way.
He was outstanding.
Wenyen hits the second free throw.
Confidence, ruin a career, and I've seen gaining confidence.
I do miss that. I do miss that remix.
It was a good remix.
What?
Shammy.
Still use it. Sham it. To TJ to campaign drives, tries to get the jock. Gets the ball bottom by your boy Austin Reeves. His campaign's doing what campaign does.
Champagne is selling right now.
Schroeder looking. Kicks to Reeves. Reeves directing traffic. Kicks your boy Hachimura. Jumper. Air ball. It had to have been tipped.
I'm done. Get last leg out. Get last leg out. I know that Wenyen Gabriel's bigger, but damn.
Because it's so important. If I
good.
don't have the first coach that I had in the league, I don't play 17 years. Rick Pitino allowed me to play through mistakes, allowed me to play through mishaps and shortcomings.
Good old Scott Foster game.
Allowed me to gain confidence. By the way, did you know St. John's has a new head basketball coach right away?
6-year deal.
Yes, yes.
They'll be emailing you for checks and
Oh,
donations.
man.
The great Coach Rick Pitino. Saw a beautiful picture with him and
Wenyen shooting again.
the great
Again.
Hall of Famer.
This is. DC says Shamit can't do his thing with campaign directing. This is facts.
Congratulations.
Booker.
So excited for St.
With Schroeder on him. Booker.
Coach that didn't make you look
He's going to get a pick from Landale. Takes it.
Never.
So Booker now at the free throw line. Pump
Double.
fake.
drawing a lot of attention.
Double. TJ Warren. TJ Warren floater. In and out.
That one rims out. TJ Warren, a guy that
Romp
when
Reeves.
he is healthy.
His campaign on him. He goes to his right. Euro.
Really nice offensive
Good.
He
They're going to
cooked campaign.
They're going to slurp this kid.
Campaign.
They're going to slurp this kid. Booker. Like, did you
What
just
a
see that?
move! He hit a layup and he was wearing a Lakers jersey at the same time.
As soon as he crossed over, like the crowd started going crazy. Like, they were just ready to just slurp this kid.
What a move by Reeves, slaloming his way
It's a good move, though.
around the screen. Okay, Payne got
Ridiculous,
dropped,
bro. Ridiculous.
Just because he started off as a defender.
Sham it for three. Let's go, Landry.
Shamalama ding dong.
Makes it a 1-point Phoenix lead.
Damn, we need him to be hitting.
So far, the story of game again. Austin Reeves with 10 points here. In the opening
Reeves, floater, no good.
No good.
Rebound
Campaign with three.
campaign bringing the ball to the court, out of control as always. Looking in the paint, lays it up. Good.
I swear, if he would have missed that, bro.
Take back what I said. He was still out of control. When does Monty get his back award? For what, coach? Didn't he already get a coach of the year back?
He got it last year.
But he got the year before.
Not the year before. Year before, they gave it to Snyder.
Doesn't have to make every play for the
Anyway, we got 208 watching. 80 likes. Hit that like button.
20 more, folks.
Schroeder. Sham it. Schroeder in the paint. Tries to reverse. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks to your boy. Who is that? No good. Who's number 5?
Beasley.
And that's the end of the first 12 minutes of play.
Easily.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Campaign is Russell Westbrook. Campaign. What dude, is that surprising you, DC? Where did Campaign start his career at?
Bulls. Or OKC. I can't remember.
I think it was OKC, wasn't it?
It was one of the two. But the Bulls said he wasn't
you might have been
an
right.
NBA player.
That's after they picked him up. Let's find out. Campaign.
OKC says, hey, Dot.
Yeah, pretty sure it was OKC.
Let's go, Jesse Phoenix.
Yeah. OKC, Toronto, OKC, Chicago, and that's when Chicago said he wasn't a player. That's not Toronto. What's TOT stand for? Must be a G League team or
Tottenham?
something.
I have no idea.
Either way, his career is a little interesting, bro. OKC. Then the next year he was overseas. Back to OKC. Chicago. Back to overseas. Chicago again. Cleveland in the same season. Then Phoenix the rest of the way. He's that old? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2.
He doesn't seem
3,
old, bro.
4,
He acts like, and
5,
this is a positive
6, 7,
thing.
8, 9.
He
9
seems like
years
he's
in the NBA.
24 years old, bro. He's so young at heart, man.
9 years in the NBA, though.
That's wild. So, you know what I haven't done since last year's playoff?
What?
Eat an edible on stream.
No, great. Don't start doing
But
it now.
well, I can't smoke because COVID, it's been like every time I hit my vape, I'm just like, I feel like my soul wants to leave my body. It does not like smoke.
Good. Maybe it's for the better.
So, but my buddy gave me, Vape Daddy, of course, gave me these gummies. They're like, these are 100 milligrams per. So I'm going to just eat half of this and see how that treats me.
Or crazy idea, you could just not.
That's not a possibility.
You can just not.
I'll do 50 milligrams
And be professional.
I'll be professional with 50 milligrams.
Half and says that's 50 mil. It works.
It is, you know? So we'll see how that feels. Damn, it tastes like weed. No cap. Whoa. I thought it was.
Gary says should probably shoot heroin until COVID is gone. He's got a point.
Whatever works. I'm really here for whatever works.
You definitely Ray Charles that thing away. You know what I'm saying?
Ray Charles. Oh, shit. Man, Lillard catching strays in here. Yeah, Justice, my wife, you know, she popped. And the way I know it's not the flu, the way I know it's actually COVID is because I slept for like 70 out of 72 hours the last 3 days. Like, I've broken the all-time human being sleeping record over the last 3 days. So
It'll be like that, bro.
That's how I know it's really COVID.
Dude, yeah, I know, bro. So when I had COVID, like I said, the first night,
What do you got to do to limit those turnovers?
I barely remember. I remember my wife telling me that I woke up at like 4 a.m. and took a shower. I don't even remember doing that.
That's great. That's COVID brain. Rose in the game. Rose, I repeat. Gabriel to the rack and one. Jock Jam stands no chance.
And the Lakers with an opportunity.
Don't say it.
Yeah, Jock is a liability on defense. When you play a team that just has bigs. Like Jock, like we can get away with Jock being in the paint whenever we play teams that play small ball. We cannot get away with him against the Lakers.
Good point.
Catch, finish, take the contact.
J Money says Ben Simmons or TJ. Damn, that's rough.
Give me Ben
That's
Simmons.
rough. I mean,
Give me Ben Simmons.
Ball back in the ball game.
try to fix Ben Simmons.
At least he can still jump.
I'm shocked Warren's still in the game. Jock jams to Sham. Sham moving three. Fucking line drive.
He just has
Get
to shoot
out of
the
here.
microwave, bro. Can
Get
you just
out of
not shoot
here.
moving three? Schroeder.
on the move.
What up,
Okay.
Boswell?
Brings it
Shooter.
back out.
Beasley.
To
That boy can shoot. That boy can
His
shoot.
first field goal. And the fact that he's coming off the bench.
CP3.
As a coach, you know, you just talked about maintaining your confidence as a young player in this league.
Gets a
and
screen
not
here
having
from
to look over at the
Sham.
sideline.
Now from
So you
Jock.
risk
Takes
losing a guy
it
like
from
Beasley,
Jock. Gets it to
making
Jock for
changes,
three.
handling the lineup.
No, you trust that his success
Big brick.
before he got to LA
That was definitely a huge break.
tells him that he belongs. Now it's
Schroeder
about
kicks it back
trusting
to
the coach. Not the
Gabriel.
coach setting me up,
Reeves
telling me
whips
some
it out to
story,
Rui.
keep me out the lineup. But do I trust what he means?
You remember
Oh my
when
God.
Gary
Makes
told
sense.
us that
It
he was
absolutely
really
makes sense
jealous
because
that
we're
we
gonna
got
be
Jock
able to
Landale on our
touch it
team? And he said it was
I mean, he
a
didn't
good
say
pick.
jealous, but you
He
know,
did. CP3 misses.
you know,
LeBron
he was
James
saying he
coming off
didn't
the bench.
want to lose
They can
him.
run set plays for you.
Okay,
They can
either way.
search and seek out.
Rui Hachimura, my guy, misses the layup. What's
Thank
a foul?
God, we really needed that.
Exactly. It's
We really
CP3.
needed that kind of
Aggressive
treatment.
traffic.
Rose, do your thing, Rose. Do your thing. Shock mid jumper. I'm done, dog. I'm done. Tell me he's a better shooter than Biyombo. He ain't no better than Biyombo.
Rose.
Justice, are you here to answer for Jock? Are you here to answer for Jock? Justice, here he is. He's allowed to miss. He hit one last game. Then he says, "Get inside, Jock." Damn.
First team foul of the period against the Lakers. It's against Hashimura.
Oh man, he's out of the game. Here comes Darius Baisley. I think he might actually do better.
Seriously.
Comes in erstwhile of the Utah.
But get Warren out.
Look at Darius Baisley. Darius Baisley is a good-looking dude. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
He's so skinny and he's so skinny, bro. He looks like he's from the 70s with that flat top.
I love it. Or 80s, maybe 90s.
Yeah.
Darius Baisley.
Maybe 90s, early 90s.
Back rims it. Lakers playing with
the guy who played for the Who's the guy with the flat top that played for the Cavaliers in the 90s?
All of them.
What Coach Ham is talking about with his second unit.
Everybody had flat tops.
In the first unit. If you have
What do you mean?
The basketball, you got a guy like Reeves handling the basketball. You got Beasley stretching it to
He said all of them.
Put this unit on the floor.
All of the non-fan favorites, I think. Anybody that could rock it.
Daughtry, I think was his last name.
Oh yeah.
Daughtry. The only good one at the time, because the Cavaliers.
Yeah, Young Ho said Nance. He said Hot Rod Williams.
For a new addition pack and my career 2-by-play coin to level up in seasons.
Schroeder's free throw is good. Baisley into CP3. We look so bad without Kevin Durant, Sundo. So bad. How? Ooh, CP3 hits the mid-range. I retract what I was saying. We look great. Brad Doherty says Gary.
Thank you, Brad
Oldest
Doherty.
man in the chat knew it. What a surprise.
Not Daughtry, Doherty. Thank you so much, Brad.
Chris Daughtry, the singer.
Your name is Gary. Your name is Brad, and it's number 3.
I'm telling you, bro. Beasley can shoot from anywhere. You cannot leave this man open. Make it stop. Shammy to Bays. Bays to Warren. Warren for 3. Brick.
Make the lead stop.
Makes 2. Probably feels a little bit better about himself.
Good steal from Rose.
Oh,
Rose to Baisley.
No. He needs some milk.
I got so excited because I thought it was the.
I did too.
5-5. I was like, "Don't call me."
What a pass by Ross, bro. Sham, a lamb, a ding dong.
Cold and good.
There you go, Shammy. That hairline's getting deep. We're not going to talk about it.
You got 2 shooters.
Jock
That's true. That's true. Reeves trying to do Ross dirty. Don't
there you go,
try
Baisley.
to dunk on
there you
people,
go, Baisley.
Reeves.
There you go, Baisley. Hard foul.
Reeves is out here just saucing for the crowd because they'll just cheer for anything. Anything he does.
And against a shooter, you pay the price. And then on the other end, we talked about Ross shooting ability.
You know what? I like Mark Jackson. He's always sticking up for us.
And in the rhythm. That's good offense.
Fellas, we got about 200 watching. Take a second. See if you've hit that like button. If not, please hit that thing for your boys.
Reeves misses.
Missed free throw.
MVP for Reeves. I hate Lakers fans so much.
You know, I mean, you know. And as soon as it looks like they have us put away, Lakers fans will start showing up into the stream. Oh, we got X amount of titles. Oh. And then if we start winning, crickets. Reeves with the hit.
None of this false modesty stuff. Reeves knocks down the free throw. It's a 3-point game approaching 8 minutes.
Shamit to Biyombo. Hands back up to Shamit.
Careful, Sham. Careful, Sham.
The Craig probably traveled there, but we're not gonna talk about
No,
Craig.
he got this drift.
Sham it for three. Let's go.
Shammy is hot.
Let's
Shammy
go.
is hot. Shammy just hit a moving three with a dragging right leg across his body.
That wasn't as movie as you thought it was. Oh.
Did that go in? God dang it, my screen froze. Damn it.
And Russell on the board. That's his first field goal.
Unbelievable, man.
Biombo.
Picked up his dribble.
CP3. Pump fake. That's
Little
true.
post-game here.
Christy Biombo. Back to
Cross
CP3.
court for Shamit. They found the hot guy.
Sham in and out.
Everything but the bucket.
Damn it. Am I ahead of you?
How'd you get ahead of me?
I got a glitch and then I refreshed.
And 2 free throws
Either
coming
CP3 or Craig getting called for a foul here.
This is the way you want Dennis Schroeder to play, with pace in the half court, in transition, play out a pick and roll, look to be aggressive, pick your spots when to look to score, put pressure, constant pressure on the defense.
And Schroeder at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. One of the faster players they have on this Lakers squad. Brown will come into the ball game.
It's the first free throw.
Reeves gets a seat. Schroeder was asked.
Reeves coming out of the game.
A little information recently. I'm not sure about the relative significance of it, but he, in reference to LeBron's relative health, said something about
free throw is
German
good.
Doctors are really good.
Chris Paul bringing it up, guarded by Schroeder.
That, Mark, but I'm just going to leave it right there because he volunteered it. George, maybe you know something.
Paul gets it to Ross. Ross right back to Paul. Screen from Biz. Takes it. Gets into the mid-range. Fade away. He definitely got fouled. No call. Nice jumper by CP3, dude. Really nice jumper.
Mid-range jump shot good. Phoenix down by 3.
D'Lo gets to the rack. Does his James Harden swipe through. Gets the foul. Probably going to the line when we come back.
Lakers will be shooting for the rest of the half.
This is about exactly how I expected this game to go, man. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. Haydot says trash-ass coaching staff. I mean, don't we just look like we suck? Don't we just look like we're missing everything that made us a champion? You know, like a championship, like...
Could it be that we traded those pieces away?
Yeah, but we're also missing Crowder. Not that it matters that much, but it's like no Crowder.
Apparently it does.
No Cam, no McHale, no DA, no. I mean, DA would be responsible for at least like 8 to 10 points right now, right? And then you're up 46-39. I think we're missing DA, bro.
KFC, bro. Oh, we're definitely missing DA, but don't tell that to Code. But
no, do not tell DA. Code that. Do not tell Code. Code, do you feel like we're missing DA, or what's your mental gymnastics state of mind?
You get double down sandwich from KFC.
Yeah, so what is that, like 2 fried chickens with a?
It's 2 pieces of fried chicken that they put together between cheese and bacon, like a sandwich. Sounds like a heart attack waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That doesn't really hit me the right
Code,
way.
I don't know if I can agree with you. He says if we didn't waste max money, we could have had a better bench. I don't know. Do we trust James Jones and Monty to make the right decisions right here? like, can I just say that? Like, yeah, I know James Jones went and got KD, but that was also because the owner told him, hey, try again. Like, not 100% sure about that. James Jones didn't draft Ayton. James Jones didn't draft Ayton. James Jones didn't draft Booker. The only thing James Jones did was trade for CP3. That's his only really good move he's ever made. Tell me I'm wrong. He didn't draft Bridges. Did he draft Cam Johnson?
I think so.
Or was
yeah, Cam Johnson's one of his hits. You know.
So Cam Johnson sticks. Other free agent moves include him getting his campaign.
Haydot says gave up the wrong dudes for KD, but bro, that's the only dudes that they were willing to move KD for. There was no other. We had tried it every other which way to get it without giving up Mikal. They were like, no, it's a non-starter. Do not start the conversation unless Mikal is involved. So it is what it is. Jay Money said Katie not reevaluated till next Thursday. Jay, are you sure it's next Thursday or
they said tomorrow? Thursday like it was this Thursday?
Yeah, they just said Thursday.
Getting better health-wise. What do you make of that whole
Let me
story?
slam on the brakes. I appreciate
D'Lo's free throw is good.
But MVP
40 to 36.
No.
Some straight ball.
No, that's not. No. They've had great years, and they should certainly garnish all NBA consideration,
right?
Without a doubt. Sacramento, Mike Brown, they've
D'Lo
done an
hits.
incredible job. But MVP, I got a tap on your shoulder and just slam
Point
on the brakes.
Okogie. Good Lord. They're not going to call a shooter for any of that? Are you kidding me?
The Biombo hit him with the hard screen. Yeah, wow, shooter really is just kind of straight corner three. Wow.
Oh, no.
Local guys, they don't allow
wow.
local guys to vote.
I tell you what.
But I mean,
So Okogie pushes Shooter down, and they call Okogie for the foul. But they didn't call Shooter for any of this that happened before previously.
By the way, if anybody is missing this, Craig just airballed a three from the
Which
corner.
Mark you talking to?
and Fox and Sabonis.
Absolutely. No,
Booker not really getting any
That was
shots,
his way
bro. They're guarding the hell out of Book.
agreeing with me.
Yeah, I get it.
But a
Good,
great
you
year.
do the
Now,
right thing.
if you
Time
wanna
for
talk
everybody
the
else.
inaugural clutch player of the year
Everybody else to step up.
Now you're
Jim was
talking
doing
about
just fine.
Fox, leading
I think it's time for Book to just start
leading clutch time score in the NBA.
He's been
being
incredible. I can't count
hero
the amount
ball,
of times
bro.
I've seen him when they needed a basket down the stretch. Everybody in the building knew where they
We
were
have
going,
36
and he
points
calmly
halfway
made
through
play,
the
whether it's a
second.
jump shot or at the
This
rim.
is
Bodes well for the playoffs
insane.
for the Kings, ending that 17-year playoff drought. Schroeder knocks down the free throw.
Book
Lakers
bringing it
lead
up.
by 7.
Guarded by
And doing it
Vanderbilt.
So far, Mark Jackson with 18.
Just screen from
Scoring
Okogie.
just 4
Screen from
points.
Biz.
Here's Booker out top.
And give credit to the Suns' defense by
Book.
double teaming him, but Anthony Davis is also
Kicks out to
cooperating by not being
Okogie.
as aggressive as
They
he should
close on him. Nice take by Okogie. Can't finish. Biz with the rebound. Put back, baby. Good job, Busy.
Like it, Code says next season will be the greatest Suns team ever assembled. You know what, Code? I don't disagree, and hopefully we have a new coach.
Passing of his father. And trying to get back into the
Anthony
NBA.
Davis. Hand off to D'Lo, who draws a ridiculous home call.
Scott Foster says, I got it. And they're going to call an offensive foul
Good.
against Russell,
Good.
who's incredulous right now.
Thank
He wants
you.
a review.
Scott Foster overturned it. How does that make you feel?
Bodies were careening all over the court. And that's going to go against Russell right here.
And it did not look like an offensive foul to me.
Oh, and it didn't look like an offensive foul to me. It might not have been.
Davis maybe, but Russell?
Not even on Davis. To me, that's
Yeah.
either a play on and a good job trying
Come
to
on,
sell
inbound the ball
contact by D'Angelo
faster.
Russell, but that's
So they
not
don't have a
foul.
chance to freaking review this.
Certainly not an offensive foul.
Inbound the ball.
Well, that foul is against Anthony Davis. That's going to be his second personal foul. Lakers with 2 team fouls. Just past the midway point of the second quarter. Here's
That's
Devin
crazy,
Booker.
Hove. I want to play that sport so bad.
Just 4 so
Booker
far.
on Reeves, drives, kicks to Craig. Corner
from the
3,
corner, got it.
hits. Thank you,
It was a
Craig.
great, simple read. Give up yourself and
God.
make it for a teammate.
I kind of want Book to be selfish, but that time it worked out.
There's D'Angelo Russell, little pistol action.
D'Lo to
Davis from the
AD.
elbow.
80 step back midi.
And that's
Good.
his shot. He can knock down that mid-range.
Good.
He can, and he's got to demand the basketball.
Okogie bringing it up.
Go over and say, no, we're running turn
Hand off to
5,
Ross.
punch 5.
Drives.
Whatever was a 5
Kick
minute,
back
I
to
need the
Okogie.
basketball, and
Okogie
I've gotta
half
have my
spin. Gets it out to
overtime take
Ross.
over the game.
Contested 3. Giggity, giggity,
By Terrence
giggity.
Ross.
Rose.
And he nails
Maybach
the
music,
margins
Maybach
along.
music.
Brown inside, and he draws the foul on Torrey Craig.
Troy Brown going to the
Anthony
line.
Davis with his 3rd field goal right here, Mark.
And because he's a power forward playing the 5, this is a shot he put so much pressure on, Biyombo because he can't close out to his body. He's going to get that shot. And then down here, go get the basketball. He's being outworked and out-rebounded.
The next is Lakers are winning all because of fouls. I mean,
and just the other day, Coach Darvin Ham said, Anthony Will Davis?
Yes. Now, what kind of
Reeves back in the game.
Was behind
D. Lee's still on the bench. I can tell because he's wearing those ridiculously ugly Steph Curry shoes.
Like come on, man, you worn that hat. You said stuff like
Giving
that.
Us a close-up. No good on the second free throw.
Okay.
Point Okogie, Sundo.
Oh, you had it. I just refreshed.
Motivational purposes, maybe?
Busy. Hand off to Book. Book might actually take a shot. Book drives left. Pulls. Mid-range. Good. You need a pause at half court?
Good. Literally just hit the shot.
Half court for me.
Half court.
And we're tied at 46. Headed towards another all-NBA season, Devin Booker. That's going to be a
Bravo. Spurgeon Gary says, I really wish you guys attacked more and forced threes less.
6 turnovers for the Lakers.
We don't have good attackers.
Devin Booker comes off the
That's
screen.
the thing. We don't have good attackers in the basket.
You don't close to the body. Easy offense, and it's going to get even
And it looks like it physically hurts Chris Paul to do it, so he doesn't do it anymore.
I didn't admit that they were losing because of the refs.
Craig made his last 3, gives it up to Beyond.
Craig.
Put words in my mouth,
It's
Johnny.
Busy then to Book. Book. Back to Ross. Going to have to take a tough shot. Step back mid-range. No good. Troy Brown with the rebound. Fighting with Vandy over
I'm
it.
Anthony Davis. I'm going to just sit on the block and demand the ball. He's staying around the three-point line.
Reeves, guarded by Okogie.
Floating to the three-point line.
Steps through a screen. Brown. Damn.
Lakers leading by 3. With 3:40 to go here in the first half.
Craig bringing it up.
He's got
Campaign coming into the game. I feel like we haven't seen CP3 all quarter. Ross. Mid-range, blocked from behind, gets it, kicks it back to Busy. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this, Monty. I hate this, Monty.
Ooh,
Biz
block.
Biz McAfee.
The Suns have numbers coming back.
No, careful, Book. Careful, Book. Careful, Book. Careful, Book. Careful, Book. Be careful, Book. Be careful, Book. Be careful. Booker fouled from behind by Vanderbilt. Monty, could you piece together a couple of brain cells? I don't know. Maybe call a timeout. Maybe make some kind of matchup changes. You smooth brain. Golly, man. How hard is it to take a look at what's on the court? Like, call a timeout. I see people on the scorer's desk getting ready to check in. Call a timeout, man. Don't let it run 6-7 more possessions when they're beating you. Like, it's crazy that I hate Monty so much sometimes, and I still am not calling for his job like you're ready to do. But it is getting more and more obvious, man.
Telling you. Oh, I was reading somebody else's comment in the chat, Johnny. I did not say that. I was rereading who somebody said it, and I was rereading it.
What up, Roy boy? No orange sunglasses. All I've got is black. You know, to be honest, Tori gave me this idea. It popped into my head last night when Tori was telling me that he plans to wear sunglasses. And I was like, that's just such a good idea. We should all be wearing sunglasses during the stream. It hides my shame. Okay, you can see the shame deep within my eyes for what this Suns team has become. It's like, is it as bad as those teams when Booker had to carry when we had nothing? Is it that bad? Gary, if you're still watching, Gary, Do you think that the Suns team is as bad right now as those old? Because I know Gary will give us an unbiased opinion. You know what I mean? He won't sugarcoat it. Are we as bad now?
I promise you, he will say we're not as bad.
Dude, it feels like it, man. It feels like it.
Doesn't feel like it. Like, stop. That's too far. It does not. Because we have such high expectations from the last 2 seasons, it feels like it feels. But that's not it. That's not even close. We are. The team that we have now dominates that team in 2017, in 2016. I promise you that.
We got a dono. Jackson's goated in the house. Says we're not doing terrible. Think positive, Gabe. All right, let's try to think positive. Okay. It's tough.
Damn,
I literally just tried. Baby, that's not what we're talking about. Try to relax, all right? Not what we're talking about.
That's what Roy's saying.
What did he say? Oh, yeah. No orange sunglasses because it's a jinx. Orange is a jinx. Yeah, that's true. Suns fan Larry has some orange ones. Booker inbounding to Okogie. They are just denying Book the ball. Campaign to Okogie. Top of the key. Nice drive for Okogie. Ah! Smokes the three. I mean layup. Smokes it. Right there. Right there. Oh, Campaign with an aggressive block. Devin Booker. Slapped. It goes out of bounds.
And out of bounds. It'll be Lakers. Pardon me. Suns basketball.
He was going to get that shit beat off the glass by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt was literally licking his chops, so he's lucky he didn't get that shot up.
Those two are really good buddies. Actually, recently, Devin Booker expressing the fact that he's not surprised by the success that
Campaign up to Book. Book whips it to Okogie, top of the key. Okogie going to try to make him pay. Cannot. Nice backdoor pass from. Oh no.
I was going to say that's a nice ball fake.
Shout out to the Lakers. They are playing excellent defense on Book. Don't you think?
Yeah, I can't deny that.
They're playing great defense on Book.
The game plan they have right now is perfect. Hey, he's not. He can. Nope.
Just don't let him beat us. Don't let him erupt. They can't do it.
It should be in this game right now.
You're right. You're right. And D. Lee.
Vanderbilt inside.
Vandy with a little push floater.
Real shooters on the court right now. Like, no one thinks that Kogie's going to shoot. No one thinks Craig's going to shoot. No one thinks Campaign's going to shoot. And Booker just dribble. What a pass to Biombo, though. Biombo bobbles it. Biombo with an air ball floater. Wow. Gets bailed out on the call.
Don't say air ball. It hit the bottom of the front of the rim.
Okay, barely.
That's the second personal foul.
That's the first time I've seen that all year. D'Angelo Russell looks over to Darvin Ham and says, yes, that's the right call. I fouled him. Have you seen an NBA player?
Menzie Boy says Lakers going to break the 2-year streak tonight. I mean, I don't want to say absolutely, but that's how I've been feeling the last few days was that they're going to break that streak. We're due for a loss to the Lakers. We're really due for one. Every condition is right. We don't even have DA, and they happen to just be able to play AD when he was doubtful for this game. They got the juice tonight, no question about it.
For Devin Booker and the Suns hosting Anthony Edwards and the
ESPHX, yeah, it will be because it's going to be 5 out of 6 losses.
Anthony Edwards is healthy and back,
you know,
by then and playing well.
We really do, Dat homie. We really do.
And stay afloat in that play-in tournament scenario.
Busy concentrating with all his might. Bricks the free throw again.
What's your quick take on that?
Romp Reeves bringing it up.
Towns back. You get Anthony Edwards back. Who knows what the future holds for that team? And you get everybody.
Gets a screen from AD. Takes it. Drives left. Turns. Spins. Pump fakes. Pump fakes. Spins. If they call that against.
Yet another foul. Austin Reeves shot, 17 free throws
elite
in their last game
whistle.
a couple of nights ago
An elite
against Orlando.
Lakers
Going back to the free throw line.
favoritism whistle.
He'll have his 4th and
unbelievable
5th foul shots.
Something just go sleep here. We got 1:30. Hurry up, finish this quarter, please.
Said he got a text from his mother. The first one to text him in wake of that.
Too late to be watching this.
Against the Magic, and Mom had some loving, supportive words for her son.
He keeps playing like this. They should put an extra stop sign in his hometown.
It would be the first
For him.
No, for a stop light.
No, I
And
want
name it after him.
I want a fifth stop sign.
Oh, full stop sign?
No, he didn't
Reeves
do enough to get the
hits.
stop light, but he certainly has done enough to get the stop sign.
Hey, man, if you saved the Lakers season and put
Campaign.
them in the
Oh, look.
You're right.
It's a front runner.
street named after you in Newark, Arkansas.
We getting front runners already?
Yeah, shout
Oh,
out to Newark, Arkansas.
Sham it.
9-0 Lakers run here.
Corner.
Shaman
Drives.
Baseline. Good defense by Brown. Got
That's
a hand.
tough and
What was that?
unwanted.
We're gonna get a loose ball
Okay, I
foul.
thought Russell was hurt from that.
And it's going to go against the
That foul
Suns.
looked good.
Good job by D'Angelo Russell being engaged.
Ree, I know it's really
Trying to
exciting
rebound
that
the
you're going to beat the
basketball,
Suns for the
contact
first
by
time in 2
Okogie
years.
sending Russell
Pretty
to
excited
the line.
for you, bro. It must be a big
D'Angelo
accomplishment to beat the Phoenix Suns for the first
Shoot his
time in
third and fourth free throws.
3 years.
Super big.
Congratulations.
Russell, a good fit for this Lakers team since the trade deadline.
Busy needs to Busy needs to do.
Speaking with D'Angelo several years ago, one of his idols while he was in college and learning the game growing up was, interestingly enough, Manu Ginobili. He told me, Mark, said that he loved Manu's half-court game.
What?
They're both lefties.
I'm not even
The
gonna
way
answer it.
He was able to finish, the way he ran
Oh, yeah,
teams,
yeah.
even though he was more of a two-guard. But just his basketball IQ.
Two things that jump out comparing the two, both lefties, and the other thing is both keeps the defense off balance. The herky-jerky.
Eli said Busy needs to do some granny
I can
shots.
see the similarity.
Seriously.
Facts. Could you imagine Busy just?
Anything at this point.
That'd be hilarious.
God.
Russell's game happened when he was being coached by Pablo Prigioni.
Campaign, kicks
Both
it
in
to
Brooklyn
Jock.
and in Minnesota.
Jock, top of the key. Wisely doesn't even think about shooting because he's pure trash. Booker takes it extremely tough. Well-defended shot. No good.
Oh, nice.
Russell cooks Okogie straight to the basket.
Ginobili like
47 seconds. Suns in trouble already, down 12. Shocking they didn't call that on the Suns. Reeves
Largest
gets
lead of the ball
bumped.
game for the Lakers.
And similar to Ginobili, when he had a full head of steam,
Wow, Okogie's out here
nothing you could do because he had the
murdered.
ability to go either way and cross over, Euro step, finish at the rim. Spectacular move by Russell.
At the other end, Booker at the free throw line. Meanwhile, Russell has expressed.
We
his
need
desire
Spurs
to
fan
remain
Gary. Since
with
would
the
you look
Lakers
at that? Look at what Spurs fan Gary.
near and future. Coming up on the Toyota halftime, Warriors and Mavericks in a controversial game that ended in
This is the code I like. I like this code.
Malika, Shanae, Perk, and Zach Lowe in the studio.
I like
with all
this
the new
code.
Scores, analysis, and highlights for you.
Yeah, Kay, I was saying earlier, this is the best Lakers team since the bubble.
To AD, who will go to the free
Definitely.
throw line for a pair of shots. He was fouled.
Once
by
I found out
Landale.
they were playing AD, I knew it was a Lakers win.
And Devin Booker very displeased with the officials.
Anybody says, did CP3 die? Maybe.
Seriously, we hadn't had a single CP3
Maybe.
minute this second quarter, I don't
Go
think.
against Landale.
I didn't understand what he said.
Which, you know,
He said, Mark.
kind of a good, I mean, could be a good thing if Campaign wasn't playing like dog shit, but he
37-44
is.
to go.
In and out free throw from
Firing on the first
Davis.
foul shot. Anthony Davis, a
Schroeder in the
80% foul
game.
shooter on the season. Russell comes out, Schroeder comes in. But the Lakers with a 10-point lead, looking for their.
Yeah, everybody's saying we're
36th
playing
win
like crap.
of the
I don't
season
think we're
against
playing
37
like crap as
losses.
much as the Lakers had a good game plan coming in.
The Lakers offer this free throw. You want to pick up
To this
full
game.
court. Don't allow the Suns to get in the position to go
That's
quick
just-
2 for 1.
Shaman with the ball.
Be honest truth.
Davis has missed his last 8 shots in a row.
And all of our bottom rotation players are being relied on to do everything, and they can't.
Here's
What a pass from
Not
Okogie
built
to,
like that.
to Jock. I
Good
like that.
shit.
for the punch.
50 to
Lakers can pretty much
59.
run it all
Suns,
the way
just keep
down.
it within
0.7
10. That would be
between the
muy
shot and
bueno.
I want to go high screen and roll with Anthony Davis and Reeves.
Romp
Keep plenty of
Reeves,
clock.
guarded by
Make sure you
Okogie.
get a quality look.
Gonna try to take the last shot.
Okogie. Here's the screen from Davis.
Takes the screen from
Wow,
AD.
did you
Pulls
see
up
Okogie
mid-range.
box out
No
AD?
good. Good job, Okogie. 3 seconds. Can Okogie do something? Nice! Euro! Good shit, Okogie. Just hit one of these for me. Just hit one of these for me. We're Gucci. We're straight Gucci.
Interminable energy there. Taking advantage of the poor transition defense, gets 2 free throws as a reward.
Jackson says, "Why are we fouling so much? Because we don't have anything that can stop AD, man. And they're actually going to the basket.
Went to the hoop, left plenty of time for Okogie to go coast to coast and get 2 free throws.
Busy's the only one that can stop anything.
The person you need to talk to is freaking Monty Williams, because apparently he does not think that's the way to go.
That Okogie has found here since the trade deadline.
J Money, don't rile Gary up. Don't give Gary any sort of reinforcement.
The opportunity presented itself, and he ran.
Games within 8.
Knocked down the second free throw. 0.6 to go. I think Okogie is in Rip Hamilton territory when it comes to wearing that mask, though.
Please no.
Check the
that shit hit the rim.
On that mask.
52-59. Give us some sort of halftime Sunday synopsis.
Lakers trying to get back.
I can give you right now. The only thing that's crazy, well, they're doing a good job at saying, hey, Booker's not going to score as much. Somebody else do it. And if we could just get a Shamet to step up, or really, if I'm honest, if that's the way they're going to do it, I'm leaving a big man on the floor, and I'm taking Okogie out and giving us Rose, Shamet, or D. Lee, and saying, all right, if that's the way you're going to play it, spread out.
I really like Shamet tonight.
At that point. And I know that's going to, Spurs fan Gary's not going to like that because, we're not attacking the basket, but let Booker attack. If they're not going to call the foul, kick it out. Give me CP3, Booker, Rose, Shamet. Play some small ball. Why not? Jersey Boy says you can't take Okogie. I mean, why not? Dude's playing good defense, okay, but you got to find a way to get some dudes that are going to make them pay for doubling Book. And guess who's not making them pay? Josh Okogie.
He's trying, but it ain't happening.
I'm just saying. So their defensive plan is real simple. As soon as Booker is out of the middle and he goes to the wing, he's getting doubled. There's 2 bodies on him. Sometimes 3 when he tries to go back to the middle. So
somebody up here said 52-59, I'll take it. And yeah, I'll take it too. It could have been a lot worse. But bro, to me, what's going on with Chris Paul? Where the fook is Chris Paul? Maybe
he's actually getting some rest, or he's hurt. There's really only 2 possibilities.
Right? I mean, it seems like he's hurt. The only reason
if
I
he
can
was
imagine,
hurt, they would have reported on it.
Jersey Boy, I 100% agree. Shamet for CP3. Let Shamet run the offense. Because that takes Campaign off of ball. I don't want Campaign on ball right now. I'd much rather have Shamet. But yeah, that is a ton of free throws for them. 27 free throws. Caesar says, "Where is Ish?"
27.
I mean, somebody said that in the chat. Could it possibly be 27? It's crazy. Guru says he's resting. People are saying Chris Paul's resting. I certainly hope it's resting and that he's not injured. It's just, when do you ever see somebody rest the entire second quarter? I never see that. And Campaign has not been playing well enough to be like, hey, CP3, you're good. Take the quarter off. Haydot says CP3 is hurt. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to take these sunglasses off because it feels much less cool to be wearing sunglasses when you're losing and you look like a bitch. I don't want to be a bitch with sunglasses on.
Yo, I'm late to this. Kendrick Perkins got fired.
I think that's a fake. I think that's at NBA Cantrell, not Central.
Yeah, that's definitely it. I'm about to say, that's crazy if that's the fact.
Carry on.
All because he got cooked by JJ Redick.
Yeah. 27-6 free throws, says No Sports Job.
That's crazy. Man, that's wild. But what's new? That's always the same story with us all the time. I'm going to bed, though. Catch you ninjas later.
All right, Sundo.
By the way, we still haven't even hit 100 likes yet. Real sad.
I mean, I understand it. They're not happy. It's kind of like a psychological, like, twist where it's like they like us, they like the stream, but it's like, how am I going to hit the like button on a performance like this?
This is true.
Hit that like button for Sundo on the way out. All right.
Hey, that says you're getting old. No, I have to wake up at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, this man goes to
completely different
work soup early.
Yep. So I'll catch you
Thank
later.
you. Later, bro. Hey, we just hit 100 likes. That is super dope. So we pop that Sundo tank top window up. All right. Hey, Dot, he's in Central Time Zone. Me and him both have it at 10:25, but he gets up at like 4 a.m. because he lives like an hour and a half away from work. So hopefully Sundo will get to wake up and find out that we snuck a win out. But if we beat this team, it's going to be a sneaky win, in my opinion. Like, I just don't see it, man. I've been expecting this to be an L all week. And especially the second they said AD was going to go from being doubtful to playing, I said the F word. Because I knew what that shit meant. Hey Don Zero says I just want Ross to get hot from 3. He did have a really nice shot. Like, I seen him hit one corner 3 that was pretty well defended, and he still hit it. But him and Shamit looks good today. Frank says Anthony Davis is not a scoring factor in this game so far, but he is getting to the line just plenty, because as soon as Jock sees him, he's like, what do I do? Foul. Johnny says, no, Sundo, you sound like Monty. We can't just keep saying that's the way it is. Monty needs to go off on the refs. He needs to get ejected. I would not mind seeing him get ejected, just for the overall emotions of the team. Code says TJ Warren needs to wake up. I don't think waking up is the issue for him. Like, I really hate to say this, but I just think he's got dead legs. I feel like he's like gonna be in a wheelchair by the end of the season. His legs just don't work. We got traded a lemon. All right, we got traded a lemon. We got excited as fans because we used to have TJ Warren, and we're like, oh, we're getting Tej back. He'll be good for us. He might not be the damn bubble TJ Warren, but no, he's terrible. He's terrible. He might not be better than Ben Simmons. Ryan Smith says Chris Paul got 3 fouls. Okay, thank you for answering that, Ryan. That makes perfect sense. That's the only thing that makes sense. Code says, I fell for TJ again too. Me too, bro. I fell for it too. Guru says CP3 might be retired after this postseason run. He needs to, man. Honest to God, he needs to. I don't I don't think he has a whole nother year left in him. Haydot says they have too many wings in Brooklyn. Oh, that's making me want to order some wings. But yeah, I really believe this. Just remember I said this. I really think we're going to get either Mikhail or Cam or both of them back at some point. I know, baby, my voice is getting crazy. I'm good. I got water in here, and I got some cold coffee. We're good. We're good to go. It's just going to be a rough voice. BGTV says Warren was good on the Nets. He was good on the Nets, and then he got injured again, and then he played maybe 1-2 games before he got traded back to us. He played like 1 or 2 games for the Nets, and they were not good. They were okay. They were not good, you know. So I think this last injury, he either is cooked forever because of this most latest injury, or he's just currently cooked and we're hoping that he can get his legs back at some point. Frank says, if Paul George is injured, I guess the Suns wouldn't mind having the 5th spot if the Clippers get the 4th. Yeah, or vice versa. It'd be better to keep the 4th and they stay at 5th. But you got to remember that Kawhi is healthy, and Kawhi is the Terminator. I mean, I think you could make an argument that when healthy, Kawhi is truly the best NBA player alive. So, and that's still a deep Clippers team. That Clippers team is deeper than us, even without Paul George. So it ain't going to be pretty. I got a hole in my lip. We're going to have to have KD 100% healthy. I remember that code. Warren dropped 13 on us, and I was like, yo, this is it. We're getting him back, and he looks okay. But Code, has he looked like that 13-point scorer? The guy that scored 13 against us? I'm starting to think he only scored 13 against us because we don't play no damn defense. All right, folks. So I got a last minute sub in here for Sundo because my voice can't handle it. We got Spurs fan Gary in the house.
What's up, man?
Let me pull down. There we go. Have you been watching the game, good sir?
Yeah.
Or just talking shit?
I was watching it upstairs, so it took me a few to get down here and set it up.
Wow.
Appreciate
you coming on. I know you've got a long night of drinking and swallowing chew ahead of you.
Yeah, that's about sums it up.
Anybody think that this guy looks like he thinks chew is a food group? Just asking.
Food group.
I think the game might be back on.
It's not on mine yet.
I think it's getting close. We're getting close. But, yeah, anything you want to squawk about this game? You want to give us any of your
my ignorant opinion?
Mm-hmm. Let's hear it.
No, I got nothing, man. I don't know. I don't really even understand what I'm watching, to be honest with you.
That's at least you're being honest now.
Being truthful. Oh, man, they got to stop shooting threes except for Shamit. They're just wasting possessions. Get to the rim. You're not going to get the calls. What?
Somebody said you look like Stone Cold Steve Austin, like a really skinny Stone Cold.
Is that what I look like?
I mean, right, kind of. It's not too far off. Now, what liquor are you drinking straight from the bottle?
Oh, I just grabbed a beer before I came down. It's not even mine. I don't drink beer.
Yeah,
how's COVID treating you?
Close. I'm feeling a lot better than I was feeling the last 3 days. I've been awake all day since I woke up at 3 p.m. I've been awake all day. Like this, I don't feel like I'm tired, you know? My voice is giving out on me, though. It does not like talking this much.
Yeah.
Hey Dot, who is Seamus?
Who?
Hey Dot says he looks like Seamus. I want to know what Seamus.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I look like.
Burner said, "Can I get a hell yeah?" What?
I've never heard that before. That I look like that.
No. Raider Play says he woke up at 4 a.m. Damn, I couldn't handle it. Actually, I did too, but then I went back to sleep for like several more hours. Look up Seamus. There's so many Seamuses. What are you talking about? Look up Seamus. If I Google Seamus, it's going to be like, how's there going to be one? And how does Code know who Seamus is? 2 beers. 3 beers, 4 beers. Oh, man. For the love of God, who is Seamus, people? Burner, you got here just when Sundo left. Sundo had a freshly shaven bald head, for God's sakes. Do you know how smooth that would be? Let's see if I can't get a Sundo tank top window up here. Need to get another one up here. There we go. Drag it down to about there. That's not right. There we go. Now let's go right in front of the. It's gonna cut too much off. Where do I put this damn Sundo window? Where's the ticker?
You think to come back?
The Suns?
Yeah.
Gun to my head, no.
Do you have this running in Discord?
I can.
No, I'm fine. I didn't know if you did or not.
I can. I mean, that way we can be exactly, or we can just try to. I don't know if you're able to do that, but there we go. There we got a little bit of Sundo. Still got some Sundo. All right. All right. Game is back.
A good barometer for
I'll pop
his
it in
activity
Discord real
level
quick.
and what he wants to see from AD would be free throws. And so far,
13 for Reeves. Oops. Come on now.
I get down here and jack up some threes.
The basketball is not about that, but it should.
Did they just score already?
And that's not what is taking place.
Or no, we just inbounded.
Be up 7 in this third quarter.
All right, CP3 pulls up from the mid-range. Thank God he's not injured because he hit.
knocking down jumpers from those elbows.
He just had fouls, didn't he? And he had like 3
Yeah,
in the first,
yeah.
first quarter.
Thank God.
Almost,
Thank God.
Or second
Around the
quarter.
Davis screen. Out to Reeves.
Reeves with the ball. I'm about to pop it up in here. Kicks it down to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt spins. Kicks it out to Brown. Over to Russell.
He fires the three.
Damn!
Good ball movement by the Lakers.
Damn!
Right now have 12 assists in the
All right,
game.
I'm in Discord with the game, sir.
Booker kicks it to CP3. And that's
Ooh,
2 in a row for him.
CP3 with the 3?
Ball with 5 quick
Thank
points.
you. See what a little bit of rest can do for this guy? Reeves. Nice spin move. Gets into the mid-range. Blocked by Okogie. CP3 jumps in and snags it. Kicks it up to Book. Book, just pull, baby. Pull, baby. Half spin by Book.
Booker pushed
I
out of bounds
mean,
by Brown. That's
all
gonna be
right,
a
I'll
foul
take it.
on Brown,
I'll
the
take
Lakers'
it.
First team foul of the third quarter.
Code, I don't even feel like it's a bad Booker game. I just feel like it's.
For the Lakers. Great ball movement.
I feel like
Get to the
it's-
paint, you get a paint touch.
What does he have?
Excellent turn.
I mean, he's getting expertly defended. The Lakers are doing a great job defending it. They're clamping his a-hole up.
And that
It
puts
can't
Devin Booker at the
breathe.
free throw line.
It hasn't seen the light of day, his a-hole.
84%
I
foul
thought he
shooter on
fixed
the
his
season.
free throw woes.
Brick.
George has more from the Laker locker room. George, what's up?
Actually, Jonesy, I spoke to Kevin Young of the Suns, their assistant coach there, about adjustments here in the second half. And he talked about getting the Lakers off the free throw line. They shot 27 attempts in that first half. He said they have to have way more discipline defensively and not put
You
them
ain't
on
keeping-
the line. He said they
Especially
did
at
do a
home.
much better
What's
job
up?
in the second quarter with the turnovers.
talking about
offensively, but
Monty saying they got-
a better job of taking care of the ball overall.
Especially at home.
All right, taking
But I mean,
the ball,
20
guarding
27 or
without
something.
fouling.
Think about that.
Remember when we
27
were
free
always
throws, that's without a
recording
post
Husker
pressure.
stuff and I would
That's
tell you
just
your mic's
lazy,
going in and out?
lethargic
It's doing that.
defense.
I don't know if it's really doing that for everyone else, but Reeves down to Vanderbilt. Come on!
Vanderbilt would get credit
Come
for the bucket.
on!
Off the nice time by Austin Reeves.
I don't know.
Little simple turn action, little
Just
curl,
eat that mic for me.
and great delivery.
Bring that bad boy right up to
from
them
Austin Reeves.
lip skis.
Thing Vanderbilt does.
that's
Right, right about a fist
Slashing
away.
and cutting to the hoop.
CP3 into the
Takes the
mid-range.
screen, brings it back out to Booker.
Gets it to Book.
10 on the shot clock for the
Screen from
Suns.
Biz.
Sets a screen for Book.
Book.
That's what you want. A whole bunch of those.
Over to Okogie for 3. No
The elbow
gogie.
tried to keep it alive that time. Davis got the defensive
God!
board. Russell in
For
transition.
3.
And Booker back with
Booker
pace the
driving?
other way.
Jesus.
I think you're like a good 5
Yeah.
seconds ahead of me.
Corralled on the baseline.
Watching him
Kicks
disc.
it out of bounds. So
Booker
far,
kicks
you'd
the
have to
ball
say
out of
the Lakers
bounds.
Doing a pretty good defensive job on Booker.
They've done an
Jeez.
outstanding job. Frustrated him, force him into tough ones, force him into turnovers. What you don't want to do is start taking bad shots and turning the ball over to get him going in transition.
Reeves bringing it up,
Brown
kicks it
sets a
to
screen for Anthony
AD.
Davis.
But look where he catches it.
Gets a screen.
Little too
Busy
far
on him
out.
deep.
You're doing
Step
me a
back.
favor.
Kicks to Reeves.
Letting him catch the ball
Troy
there.
Brown.
It's easier for me to defend.
D-Lo to the rack. D-Lo too easy. Scores.
And a great burst of speed by D'Angelo Russell.
But a good job taking the double team and getting rid of the basketball. So he did the right thing by
Chris
making
Paul.
the proper decision.
Screen from Biz.
13 points for
Takes
Russell
it.
in the game.
Mid-range. I like the attempt. Just couldn't finish.
And leading the break.
I feel you, Jan Paul.
Davis going to walk down.
Davis
Biombo.
into the paint.
Got to
Floater.
his spot. And I'm sure Ham would like to see a lot
Good.
more of just that, Mark.
Think about it. The guy
Suns
played
just
point
look
guard in
like
high school. Get the rebound,
a
push the
fighter
ball
that
in
has
transition. Now
nothing
he has
left,
Biombo
man.
at his mercy.
It's crazy.
Gets to his spot,
Busy.
elevates,
Hand off to
easy
Book.
offense.
Lead back to 10. Biombo
Booker
flips the screen for
pulls,
Booker.
tries to get the
Fouled.
foul, does.
Long jumper.
Going to
So
the line,
Odell
but he did
Beckham.
not hit.
And Vanderbilt
Yeah,
can't believe that
he goes to
goal.
a lot of Suns
That could be his
games.
third.
Previous possession.
Probably
Anthony
still
Davis
lives in
catches the
LA.
ball at the three-point line. Biombo lived
For
with
now,
him
until he
shooting
signs
that
with
shot
Buffalo.
contested. Chris Paul
Right.
gives a little help. He takes a double team from Booker, gets rid of. Now it's a live dribble. Now he dribbles into the spot, gets lower. Look, this is a post-up play. It doesn't look like it, but it's a post-up play. He caught it, basically dribbled to the
For real,
box
Codes.
and made a big-time jump hook move in the paint.
Made it look easy.
I don't know, man. I feel like when you and I were
Free throw. Remember now,
Suns
there was
are
a
just
stretch
so
of about a
predictable
dozen or
with their
so games
game
this
plan.
year.
if you're gonna get,
In the new year,
especially with
right around late
Durant out,
January,
you're gonna get Booker
when Anthony Davis
and Chris Paul
was
doing the
undeniably
half-ass
the best
drives
player in the
ins,
league.
and then they're either gonna
And
pull
that
up or
was,
kick it out,
as you alluded
and then
to,
it's
the
just
time
swinging it
when
around till somebody
Coach
puts
Ham
up a
was
three.
calling him Wilt.
Yeah, don't do that. But I like what I just saw. LeBron
Yeah.
James calls Anthony Davis.
I feel like
over, has a discussion
year or
with
two
him.
ago,
They
especially
look over
2
at
years
Darvin
ago,
Ham,
they
they're going to run the same
it's
exact
a lot
action.
more
They want to put Anthony Davis in position
creative,
where he's
like
aggressive,
a lot more movement.
catching the basketball and take advantage of his matchup.
Yeah. I think not having
Out by the
DA out
three-point
there
line this
cuts out a
time.
lot of
Puts
plays.
it on the deck.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you got Anthony
Davis
Davis
along
and
two.
you're
I don't
rolling
like
out
it. That's
shot laying
seven.
down.
Busy.
If I'm
Busy.
Pittsburgh,
Come on,
I'm
Busy.
taking that shot.
I saw that shit a mile away, man.
That time, an offensive foul.
Anybody in the world can put the same defense on
Damn.
Anthony Davis. This is no knock on Biombo. This is just staying in front of him, and this is Anthony Davis settling. That's a shot I'm willing to give you. If you make it, we go home, we lose.
Suns Valley
you're
says
still
when
okay
KD
with him
comes
just
back,
walking him down to
we
the
will
block on the
change.
dribble?
That may be
It was
true,
so easy to
but it
position.
isn't a good thing that we look
I mean,
this
Will-
trash.
And force
We'll
them
be
to
better,
make
but it's
an
not a good
adjustment.
thing that we're this bad.
Reeves on the
saying
bounce.
with the-
Hits
with the
Russell.
You
makeup
sound
of the
like you're going
offense.
in and out like
D'Angelo Russell with
Is it just
know,
you
like in not in a
again?
sus way,
Or is
huh?
it everybody?
Job of moving
Yeah,
out
can
the
you guys hear
basketball.
Gary, or does it sound like he's going in and out with volume?
'Cause I know before we recorded, it's been
Chris Paul.
CP3 gets a screen.
Passed up the shot. Got it
Oh
over AD, but it comes
no.
out. Biombo kept it alive.
Okogie saves it, but
Okogie
right
threw
to
it
the
back.
Lakers,
It's gonna be
out of
Laker basketball.
bounds.
Hustled by both Okogie and Biombo, but couldn't get the offensive rebound. Lakers with possession.
And Chris Paul running down the court.
Yeah, I
saying,
wonder what
same
it is
call. He
about
felt
that,
like there
dude.
was contact and did not get the
Like,
whistle.
Or like if it's just me on my end, I don't know. I just don't understand.
14 points. Coming into the game tonight, averaging a career low right
Reeves.
around 14. They go right back to Davis. A little chase action.
Reeves'
Gives it back to
floater
Reeves.
is
And
good.
That's great
12-point lead.
discipline off the pick and roll and a dive by Anthony Davis, creating that opening for Reeves.
That sounded quiet, but you know that could just be me. Booker mid-range. Woo, that's tough. Book has to carry. There's no other way.
Booker with his fourth field goal. He's up to 13.
There's one way I see the Suns maybe winning this game, and that's if the Lakers let us stay within 8 for too long, and then we get really hot late and they get cold late.
Vanderbilt
That's
stepped out
it.
of bounds. It'll come back the other way to Phoenix. Chance to get it below 10 points.
Tell you, welcome sight for Devin Booker, seeing a tough shot go in on the previous possession. You don't want to allow a legit scorer
Book
like him to
to
get it
CP3.
going. And I keep Vanderbilt on him at all times.
CP3 gonna get to his spot, pump fake, and give it to Busy, because that's what we want. Just shoot it. He does and hits. Thank you.
This is one of the most prolific mid-range shooting teams in
gonna
the
go out.
NBA when you consider Booker,
Okay.
CP3, and Kevin Durant.
Reeves to AD.
Davis inside the roll man.
Again, that high
Too easy, guys. It's just too easy. Booker gets hit by Vanderbilt, goes down, draws the foul.
And now they're going to reverse it and call.
And they're going to reverse it and call it on Booker. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A Scott Foster special.
On the call to Merritt Kogan.
Unbelievable.
Of course, wants it reviewed.
The book really wants this reviewed.
Here's one more look at it.
That's a foul.
Which on who?
On Vanderbilt.
Okay.
And you can.
I need the greatest basketball.
I just don't think the refs are gonna give this shit. They're not. Bottom line, I think this is going against the Suns. What do you guys think? Anybody who's watching the game and saw that, what do you think? I mean, was Booker selling it? Definitely. Is he flopping a little bit? Because he not never, but he doesn't get a lot of calls lately. Yes, he's flopping, he's selling it, but I saw a foul on Vanderbilt there. I don't see how they're going to turn that around and put it on them, but now that they have, I think they're going to keep it. Yo.
What up, any better?
That sounds a lot better. You probably got a lot of cobwebs on that microphone. It ain't been used. It ain't been used.
You couldn't hear me through the dust that's built up on it.
Yeah. Joe Smith says offensive foul. Frank says you could call an offensive foul on Booker, but then a technical on the other guy. I mean, definitely Booker chicken winged, so they're not going to reverse it. Did you see that last play?
No. What'd they cause? Reset my shit.
Yeah, they were just saying offensive foul on Booker, like he chicken winged.
Presented all season long by State
Late
Farm.
call
It's
like
brought to you by
crazy.
the new film Air, the funny and inspirational story about the deal that revolutionized the world of sports and culture. Only in theaters April 5th. Stay
Come
tuned
on,
for a closer
gang.
look.
I need the greatest basketball.
Come on, man.
Who's the player? Michael Jordan.
Do you have any interest in seeing this Air Jordan movie about how they made Jordans? I'm like a Jordan-ophile, and I don't even want to see this shit.
You know I love Jordan, man. I'll watch anything Jordan.
I mean, I really would, but I don't want to see this movie.
I don't really watch any movies, man.
Me neither. I'm pretty much done with them. Johnny says Gary definitely has a voice for radio and podcasts. He does, man. He does.
No. I sound like a drunk Russian, man. I'm staying by that the rest of my life.
A little bit of Alex Jones in there. Look at this Gamecast and see what they call so I can figure this out immediately. Raider Play says, why do refs always want the other team to win? I wouldn't say it's like that. I wouldn't say it's that serious, but the Suns complain a lot. The refs don't like that. The Suns don't go hard to the basket, except for Okogie with his blind Euro steps. I mean, it's a recipe for being on the end of the foul calls that we are.
Plus, you're playing the Lakers at home.
That too. What did the betting market look like for this game?
I honestly don't know. I didn't look at anything today. Looks like the Lakers were favored 1.5 when it started. So, I don't know.
Jobin says refs have been scamming us this whole week. Yeah, we definitely have not been getting any help from the refs. And when we're whittled down to this lineup, we need help from the refs, it feels like. We need a friendly whistle to get these wins. For the love of God, come back from commercial. What are they doing? We all know you're not giving the Suns the call. Just be done with it. Oh my God, they did. Oh my God.
Successful by the Phoenix Suns and Monty
Lakers
Williams.
lead the league in free throw
Overturned the foul against
like,
Vanderbilt.
you know how I am with the Suns, but I feel like I don't think you guys get screwed by the refs much. I think you guys screw yourselves because of the lack of attacking the basket. We're not talking about that for like 2 years now, but you mix those two things. If you're not aggressive and then you're playing a team that goes to the line more than everybody, it's like it's going to be super lopsided.
Russell out top.
AD got Jock on him, takes it straight at him, going to the line.
Anthony Davis going to shoot his third and fourth foul shots of the game. Landale, the perpetrator.
Brandon Paxton says it seems to me like the Suns want the Lakers to make the play-in tournament. I mean, that is how badly we're playing.
And puts constant pressure.
Where's the call? I mean, you either call it before you
they
drop
just
the ball on the ground.
I don't know where there was a foul there. They're just so used to giving him the whistle, bro. They're just like, he was aggressive. Give him a call.
Milk it and give a variety of ways where you attack the same spots, but get him the basketball in an area where he has an advantage. Now he has an advantage because he's a dominant player, but you got to help him help this team.
Only 12 and 6 for him is terrific for us, but we just can't score.
Midway point of the third quarter.
Jock jams.
Look at that. Everybody except for Orlando's around the three-point line.
Make it into the play.
Yeah.
Nobody's cutting to the basket, backside. Nobody's setting off-ball picks or screens.
That's so Craig can hit that three. That's why.
Craig's actually, was he not 3 for 5?
Yeah, he's been shooting good this whole season. It's just lately he's been
Jamming
dog.
shooting well, but everybody else is like
11. Here's Davis.
0 or 1 for 2 or 3.
AD taking it in on Jock, making Jock look like a plushie toy. Good Lord.
Don't tease me. Okay. Don't tease me. If you have that,
you can do that every possession.
I'm not saying the same results, but I love the aggressiveness.
Booker doubled. Gonna have to shoot anyways. Gets a screen for Jock. Into the elbow. Shot is good. 69-77.
I mean, it works. He's a mid-range shooter.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, the design of your offense doesn't help you at all get into the free throw line.
AD to the rack. Being aggressive. Gets a foul call. Going to the line. Gonna put them in the bonus. Gonna give them more free throws.
Right now by Anthony Davis inside.
Too tall, too talented, too skilled. Grown man move, attacking the paint area, finishing on the opposite side. They don't help. There's a price to pay. And he's got to continue to have that mindset and that aggressive mentality until an adjustment by the Suns defense.
Yeah, Code, seriously. He's got to be on PEDs to do that.
Anthony Davis
Who's
coming
that?
off a 15-point game.
Yeah, DA needs to be on PEDs to do what AD just did.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
A host of subs coming in for Coach Ham.
TJ last leg Warren back in the game.
Part of the problem with this lineup for the Lakers now is you're going to ask Dennis Schroeder to defend Devin Booker. He can't
Shammy with the rebound, gets it to CP3.
But he's smaller, so the same size that you have with Vanderbilt, you don't have with Schroeder defending Booker.
CP3 gets a screen from Tej. Screen from Jock. Just pull it. You're the only one alive. Bricks. Shammy with the rebound. Long. Why? Why shoot it right away, you cock? Jock gonna attempt an actual. Jock looks like a freshman playing with varsity.
See if they try and find Davis again. Catch and shoot by
Please no Beasley. Beasley no good. Rebound from CP3. Kicks it to Booker. Doubled.
They show him a couple of bodies.
Got Russell on him. Another double. No, they're going to switch Schroeder onto him. Screen from Jock Jams, which is going to get Gabriel on him. Gets to the rack. Nice and smooth. Nice and easy. That's what I need.
Double team and then went in the high screen to roll and book an attack.
AD turn around, straight into the rack. Shocked they didn't call a foul. Doesn't need it. Gets his own rebound and dunks it home because who's around him? Shamit, last leg Warren, and CP3. No job to be fouled.
Selfish, man.
Yes, he does. Mid-range for Book is good. That's what I'm talking about. I've been saying this since the beginning of the game. I want selfish Book.
But that move was very Kobe-esque. Right?
Get on the ground, Jock! You bum!
Don't you dare do that.
Schroeder pushes it over to Beasley. Beasley to Wenyon. Back to Beasley. Woo, woo, woo. No good. Air ball. I thought it got blocked. CP3. Shoot it, C. Nice move, C. Nice chicken wing. Nice smoked layup.
Davis wrestled the ball away from him. Beasley running the lane, filling it. Russell took it himself. Timeout, Suns.
How come
D'Lo with the layup on the other side?
Damian Lee isn't playing or hasn't been playing?
That's the $1 million question. That's the $1 million question.
You think for a team that is in love with
threes?
shooting the three, you would have the best 3-point shooter out there at some point?
No, because Monty. Okay? Because Monty's bigger brain than all of us.
I didn't know if he was beat up or anything.
And he's not, no, dude, he's perfectly healthy. Sitting over there wearing WNBA looking ass shoes. You know, he's just he's not getting on the court, so stop asking.
Well, they're just as good, if not better, than regular NBA shoes. So let's get that out.
Better, much better. We all know they're better.
They should cost way more too.
They should. At least the same amount.
Mm-hmm.
No cap is what the young people say. 3 years ago. There's some WNBA shoes that I swear I would buy. They made them like unisex. Like they look like men's shoes. I'm trying to think. They're on 2K. I don't know. They look kind of nice.
Last year there were no women basketball shoes. Like didn't exist. I was trying to get some for my daughter. They're like, nope.
I'll find them on 2K. I almost copped them. They're kind of nice. But yeah, they're Adidas. Style says Monty getting worse by the game. At least he called a timeout, I guess. Seriously. Doomer Mavs fan says my team sucks so much and y'all have freaking KD, LMAO. What a cruel world we live in. Doomer, hey, I mean, if it's any consolation, I'm just glad that we might not have to play the Mavericks in the playoffs because I still think that's a matchup the Suns don't want. But we're not what we thought we are. Is that fair? Is it fair to say that the Suns aren't what they thought they were? And you let them off the hook.
And you let them off the hook. Can't win with them.
Everybody in here is too young for those references. Just stop.
I told you, man. I think your guys' offense will put up stupid amounts of points, but I don't know.
We don't even do that.
Well, you haven't had all three healthy, or all four healthy, I should say, in how long? You had like a small little glimpse. Really didn't look impressive then, but that's the first few games together, you know what I mean? So it's like, obviously it's going to take a little bit to get going, but this late in the season, by the time everybody is good to go to get some reps and some chemistry going before the playoffs. And then if you're just going to do this, if you're just going to add another guy who dribbles to the edge of the paint and pulls up and everybody stands around the 3-point line, I mean, I don't know, man. The more aggressive defensive type teams playing playoff ball is going to be real, real tough if he doesn't do something different play calling wise.
One thing I'm noticing is there's also no Ish tonight. Baby Malo, Are you even still in the house? How have you not mentioned that we've had no Ish? All right, here we go. Campaign gets it to Book. Book, campaign into the corner. TJ last leg Warren. Floater is good. Oh, shit. Maybe he's got his pinky toe back working.
How is that not a foul?
I know,
Sorry,
right?
man. I'm ahead of you.
It probably should have been.
Right there.
Oh, this? Watch the Discord or I'm booting you for life.
It's all like green.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Looks like your
AD turnaround fadeaway. Wowzy. Wow.
In the third quarter, that's 10.
Shamit, screen from Jock, kicks it to Cam, over to last leg to Book. Screen from Jock jams. Oh, doubled. Oh boy, gets it to Payne. 7 seconds, gets it to Warren. That Warren got fouled, you son of a bitch! He's got 2 toes back. All right. Nice floater by Warren. Hit the like button for Warren.
Pushing off of him.
There's the screen by Beasley.
I don't know. D'Lo, screen from
Davis.
No one. Gets it to AD. AD spin move. Uh-oh, good defense campaign. Good defense campaign. That's just a great shot by AD. Damn.
Foot and a half taller.
Yeah, that too. It was really good.
The grown folks say no. It was me that was tripping.
Jock jams. Don't even think about shooting. Gets it to Book. Book. Oh, almost gets ripped by AD. I think AD was clean on that.
I thought it was.
Yeah, that ain't no foul. Thank God. We'll take it.
It might have been. He didn't argue it. He
kind
of like put his hand in, like,
Maybe he got a lot of hand. And ball.
They deny me. I get the basketball and I win the battle on my terms.
Burner, I'm trying to fill that jar all the way up. I want it to be overflowing. I want you to pop that lid and just like spring open like a jack in the box. Shamit gets a goaltending call.
So it's gotta be.
I'm going to look at the tablet. Ask his coaching staff whether it's worthy of a challenge or not.
I don't think the ball ever went up. I think he let it go high enough that it only could come down.
And Darvin Ham upset he couldn't get to see a replay prior to making a decision, and that was a clean block.
Schroeder.
In the building right
they're
now.
calling it a clean block now.
Make sure those iPads are on 5G, man. Be buffering and cost you a challenge, a bucket.
Drive left for D'Lo, gets into the mid-range, gets it to Schroed, 2 seconds, drops him a grenade. Drops him a grenade, and he
uses left arm and
slaps it right
shoves
back.
him back.
Yeah, that was definitely an offensive foul. I don't know how they got away with that.
The lead back up to 9. Here's Booker. I start to talk about Booker in the context of Kobe, Mark.
Booker, screen from Jock. Doubled, gets it to Jock. Jock to Payne. Payne, please. Please, Payne. Payne hits an open thrizzle. Let's go.
I've been saying all game.
What is happening? Book, don't flex. Don't flex, Book. Don't mean mug, Book. See, I don't like that. I mean, okay. Here's the only argument.
I would love it, man.
Here's the only argument. People say he only talks shit when the Bears, Freudian slip, when the Suns are winning. They're like, he only.
That's true.
So at least he's doing it when we're down. But that's the only positive, bro. Just stay down, man. You're losing to the Lakers.
But it's also there's got to be a lot of frustration, man. Like we're sitting here watching, they're pushing off, doing all kinds of shit. You guys barely going to the line. Anytime somebody bodies grazes them, they go to the line.
Yeah.
So like get some.
That is what you've been asking for. Go to the rim.
Yeah, I mean, come back, stay scrappy and whatever. I'm all right with it.
Marking a blink, the lead is down to 4.
Well, we're glad you're all right with it.
Booker free throw.
That's all that matters, really.
We've seen time and time again how important it is to close out quarters.
Booker.
One of the big losses of late for the Lakers was that 3-point bucket at the buzzer by Maxi Kleber.
Schroeder back to D'Lo.
Here in LA recently.
We got busy in the game. Okogie, Craig, Shamit, and Book.
14 in the third quarter as well. Here's Davis.
Good defense. Made a miss. Booker, 9 seconds on the clock. 6 seconds. Crossing up D'Lo, pulling into a 3. No!
Why would you take contested?
Craig underneath. Goes off of him.
I think he's probably tired.
Or he thought that it was less time than there is.
Yeah. Hachimura inbounding. And I'm going to hit a refresh here. I'm going to hit a refresh.
Greatest idea.
We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this.
All right. Folks, we got a game. Suns down 3. Now, I've been playing both sides where I say I think we're going to win, I think we're going to lose. That way I always come out on top. But I did say that the only way this game is a win for the Suns is if the Lakers keep letting us stick around within 8 and we get hot and they get cold. They're still doing just fine offensively, but it looks like the Suns are starting to come alive a little bit. Is that fair to say, Gary?
Yeah.
Does that get the white man's endorsement?
Well, it helps that they're hang on, I gotta move this. It helps that they're actually hitting some of their threes, but they're also hitting a lot of those middies.
Yeah.
Their last 3 or 4 buckets in a row before that campaign 3 were just on the edge of the paint.
You're doing a passable job for Sundo. You have next to no sex appeal like him.
No.
But you know, you're helping me get through. You're helping me get through, so that's fine. Guys, we got 183 watching. Hit that like button. This game is not over, all right? You don't have to suppress the likes anymore. Wes with the where's Sundo emojis. Sundo is far off in dreamland. Roy, I did test positive for COVID. I've been sleeping like a savage. Today's the first day I've been really awake, so feeling good. You know, life is good. Baby Mala says Ish could have handled Anthony Davis. I mean, he could have got shot in the hell over. He could have got out-lengthed all day by him. Gary, who's your MVP in the NBA?
You mean besides all the Spurs players?
Yeah.
Who clearly deserve it?
Yeah. You giving it to? Does your white race make you feel like you want to give it to Joker?
I'm obligated to give it to Reeves, right?
Well,
I'd probably say Embiid.
I want Embiid to get it so bad this year, man. I really do. I just feel like he's been looked past enough. He's clearly like at the position. I don't need my center to get assists. It doesn't mean anything to me. You know what I mean?
Well, what's like, I don't really argue too much with whatever people think because people have different criteria for what that means. But like, what's yours? What do you think are like must-haves for a guy to even be considered?
I want them to play at a good majority of the season. So availability is a part of it.
For sure. Which is why Kawhi will never be in the talks.
Have a winning record, like a good winning, like be a competitive winning team. Doesn't have to be the best, but a good winning team. And then just pretty much best performer, you know. But I don't care about assists from a center. I'd rather have a
performer though, because
averaging like 40 points a game. Shammy in the corner, shut up! You made him miss
on purpose.
Jock can't get the rebound. Romp to Schroeder.
Fourth and final quarter. Lakers one spot out of the play-in tournament.
Wenyon kicks to Reeves. Nice reverse.
The way he began the game with buckets.
There you
to the
go.
rack. Gets a foul
there
call.
You go.
Holding his toe a little bit like he hurt himself.
First possession with outstanding execution on plays. This time it was Gabriel finding Austin Reeves going back.
He said Austin Rivers. He said Austin Rivers. My dad's a coach, bro.
Gabriel out of Kentucky fouling another guy out of Kentucky.
Booker
hits. Hey, here's our NCAA Women's Championship Sweet 16 matchups for Friday on ESPN and the app. Miami.
Eli, I get that Joker checks all those boxes, but he also gets dog-walked by Embiid when they go 1v1, and I take that into account. Who's better? Like, if there's two guys up for it, and one of them looks way better than the other when they play each other, I gotta go there.
What if Joker didn't already win too? Did you feel stronger about him winning it? I feel like a lot of people are like, he's already won it twice. He shouldn't be. But it's like there's no denying. Embiid makes the Sixers better, right? But
Booker
Joker
with the
makes
mid-range.
the whole team better.
Right.
But again, Schroeder just too small.
You know what I mean? Like Embiid will take over and they'll win games because of him doing his thing. But Joker will make all the guys on the floor with him.
26 in the ball game for
Reeves getting a screen from Wenyen.
Gabriel clears out the side.
Oh, nice crossover. How's that a foul? How's that a foul? What are we doing here?
What are we doing?
And then the announcer goes, he is fearless. He's got Landry Shamet guarding him. Please try to relax. He's so fearless, even though he's white like me. God.
Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule.
He's not scared of Landry Shamet.
Time on TNT Tuesday, followed by Pelicans and Golden State. Also, next Tuesday, G League playoffs begin on ESPN, Family Networks, and on NBA TV.
I'm a lot of things, Roy. I'm a racial chameleon. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, it went in. I thought it was popping out. Campaign bringing it up.
Got 19 in the ball game. 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Gets a screen from Jock.
Payne.
Ooh, trying to no. Okay. Nice. Oh my God. It was a nice hook. It was a nice hook. Just didn't roll his way. Reeves with it. Reeves fearlessly gets ripped by Campaign. Campaign with a nice left hand slow English. Oh, he's so fearless though.
That really bothered you, didn't it?
Oh my God.
It really rubbed you the wrong way.
This is supposed to be like neutral announcers, and they can't get Reeves' dick out of their mouth. Schroeder bringing it up. Schroeder to the Rizak. We get a foul on Wenyen Gabriel.
And out of their early set mark, and they end up getting a turnover as a result.
Constant pressure. Also, play out a pick and roll.
What'd he say?
He's a guy that
he said, "Can you say it? You know what I'm saying. I can say it, but not all black people like that word, you know.
A little bit strong.
So I try to keep it family friendly, unlike Sundo, who's got the melanin to just let her rip."
Reached in on Malik Beasley. That's going to be his second personal foul.
I think it's so important moving forward.
Code says, say that shit.
That's exactly what I was going to say. He's got to put a demand on his body. And he's got to look at the doctors and the medical staff.
Can't have these.
And say, I got to fight through.
Burner says underdog. What word, Gabe?
Without LeBron, I've got to be the Anthony Davis that I've been my entire career. He's got to play every game. I said, barring injury.
Baby Ball said, "Kid Lucas say it?"
Little knick-knack, Pain, you got to fight through it. They need you to not only play the games, but in extended minutes.
I'm just so pale, you know? I'm so pale. I feel like there's so much room for confusion. Oh, a fearless alley-oop from Austin Reeves, but it got blocked. Booker, please, please, I'll slurp you, Booker. I'll slurp you if you win this game.
How is this
so will you.
Game when they've shot 39 free throws or whatever it is?
And he knew that
Schroeder
he was in a rhythm.
kicks to Rui. Rui to Schroed. Schroed.
Wow.
Crossover. Pulls up midi. That was nice by Schroeder. Nice.
Book didn't even get a hand in his face.
Vanderbilt on the bench.
Book's tired.
Oh, okay.
Cut him some slack. Book. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get it back. Cam's been hot. Campaign for three. Brick. Not even close. Schroeder. Nice little hezzy. Oh, my God. Campaign blocked him. Schroeder is pissed. Nice pass.
Oh, come on,
man. No.
Behind him.
No.
It'll come back to the Lakers up by 3. Schroeder pleading with Scott Foster about the no call at the other end. Here's Vanderbilt back into the ball game. Looks like Rui Hachimura will get a seat. Lakers with a team foul. Phoenix with 2 team fouls. 8:28 to go here in the 4th and final quarter.
Reeves fearlessly bringing it up court. Guarded by Shamet.
At Golden One Center, where it has been rocking of late.
Vandy gets it right back to him. Book getting screened by AD. Reeves to the rack. Yeah, I'd say he got a foul there. But once again, going hard to the rack, bro.
It's because he's fearless.
So fearless.
I can't undersell.
I think I saw him fight off 5 pit bulls one time.
He's thinking, I got to come off the screen and roll and throw it to Anthony Davis to get out of his way.
That's the way these announcers make him sound when he crosses up Landry Shamet.
Until it becomes true. And he's playing with extreme confidence. And his team and his teammates
he dogfights by himself against pit bulls.
Austin Reeves got the start today, obviously, but he had scored more points than any other reserve since
always wins.
He's been doing work at
always
the
wins.
Like 7.7 attempts per game. That's tied for 11th
like Jordan.
in the month of
He's
March.
never lost.
Like
exactly.
Embiid,
all right, he hits the free throws. Ross back in the game. I'll take it.
Wow, that is an amazing stat, George.
Ross kicks it to Biz. Shammy gets it. I think I'd like to see Book back in the game. Shamet. Oh, thank you, Shamet. Thank you. 96-99.
Down that mid-range jump shot. Shamet guarding Reeves right now.
Schroeder gets a screen from AD. Ooh, oh my gosh. Busy climbs the ladder. Last leg Warren to the rack. Smokes a layup, but he puts it back in, and I swear I swear I'm a
Bismack with the pack.
For the love of God, pause your stream. What kind of internet are you watching this on that you can't pause it?
7G.
Wow. You know that stuff causes all kinds of health issues. Moving along. Nefarious Mex says, who the F is this Reeves guy and what college did he come from? So look him up, man. He's got a pretty good story. He's really good. What I respect about him is like he never gave up because he didn't get a lot of attention coming out of college, but he transferred from Wichita State to Oklahoma and then went undrafted, of course, didn't even really get looked at, made the Lakers, practice team and stuff, made the roster, and now he's going to be, I think he's one of those guys. He's one of those dudes that just the height helps, right? He's the right height that if you are that resilient, you could actually play in the NBA. But yeah, he's just one of them dudes that no one ever knows until you see him play and you're like, oh shit, he's been dealing with that his whole career. It's basically your story, Gary. I mean,
you played basically the same thing. I thought you were talking about me for a while.
You played what, 17 years for the Lakers?
17 and a half.
How many titles was it?
18.
Damn. So
went back-to-backs in the same year once.
So we got a lot of experience on the channel is what I'm saying right now. Warren says Booker got a clutch. Absolutely, man. Booker's got to go hard. Got to go hard. Like I don't really want to see anyone else shooting. Maybe CP3. But what do you think's going to happen? Do you think the Suns are going to turn the tide? You think they're going to turn the tables?
It depends on how long Book sits and how well these other guys do while he's out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Lakers start opening it back up and he comes in and is like really pressing to bring him back, probably not. But if they can hold it down until he comes back in, he can kind of patiently do his thing, or at his own pace do his thing. It'll probably be all right.
I'm happy this game got close. I don't know. I don't want to lose, dude. And it's not about hate. It's not even about my hatred for the Lakers. It's not even about that. It's just about we can't afford to keep losing these games, man. We just can't afford it. We did too much losing in the front half of the season while Book was out, and we were learning who we were, and Mikhail was developing into what he is now. But just can't afford these losses, man. You have to somehow grab, destiny by the ball sack and just say, I need this win. You know? That gummy's doing good things to me. I want to tell you that. All right?
Clearing that COVID up.
It's got me optimistic. It ain't touching the COVID, I'll tell you what. Code says if we can get something from TJ, it's over. Yeah. That would be great.
Jesus.
No! D-Lo! Wow. Wow.
SVP shaking it off, as is D'Angelo Russell here.
Playing hurt. But a great job again. Out of the timeout, out of the break, little curl action for D'Angelo Russell. Takes the contact, gets the hoop.
Just missed the free throw, bro.
Russell right
Help
around
us
his
out.
average since the trade.
Help us out. He makes it.
On a very efficient 7-11 from the field. And 40% from downtown. Lakers
CP3 got Schroeder on him. Suns down 4, 7 minutes to go. Screen from Tej.
CP3 with the ball still.
Busy setting a screen for Schroeder.
Ross
I mean,
What
for
are you
Ross.
doing?
Oh my God.
And the Lakers get the stop.
That was bad.
See what I mean,
That
man?
was predictable offense. They just took it away from us. And Monty looks like, why isn't this working?
Home run play
Because
coming off the curl for the three, but wasn't able to knock it down.
Phoenix has 14 fouls. Lakers will
ooh,
shoot
AD could have hit
on the
Russell.
next one.
Hands it off to Reeves. Reeves, step back.
pulls it back.
Picks up his dribble, gets it to AD. AD working on visibles. Woo! That's tough. That's tough.
23.
Damn.
That's what I was talking about, man. Start
Playing
giving
at
it
a
up.
different level this half.
You weren't talking about shit.
No, I wasn't.
Ross
But you could imagine what it'd been like if I had.
pulls up from the elbow. Back iron brick. Busy with the ham-fisted rebound. Gets it to Shamet.
Corner three.
No good. Wide open. Corner three.
Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Probing. Has Biombo on him. Anthony Davis pleading for the ball. He's got Chris Paul trying to guard him.
AD guarded by CP3. CP3 pulls the chair out from him and slams him to the ground a little bit. Chris Paul with the foul.
Man, Anthony Davis was yelling fire under the bucket there, Mark.
But how about this?
Don't waste your breath, Wes. Monty ain't calling no timeouts. It's not his style. Not till we're down 20.
Getting the basketball and then pleading. Get me the rock in there for more than 3 seconds, in my opinion. But
Then and only then will Monty call a
but he's
timeout.
demanding the basketball.
You see?
You've seen that look before, right? When a big man's looking at his point guard and demanding the ball like that.
You know I played with Pat Ewing, right?
Yeah.
How long do they leave Book out?
Yeah, Damian goes, I love not having booking during crunch time.
And
Yeah,
speaking of
exactly,
Pat
like-
Ewing and great Knicks, I want to take a moment.
Like, you want to give him
Because-
some.
Prayers to one of the
Because
great players of all
Monty.
time, the captain.
That's
Willis
why.
Reed, number 19 for the New York Knicks.
But he'll
2
put Craig in.
championships, And just a tremendous human being. Somebody we'll miss.
I swear if Book
Send
didn't
a
come
special
back
shout
in.
out to his family, loved ones.
Can't see it
I
yet.
had a chance to meet the late Willis Reed when he was with the Nets back in the day in their management.
Yeah, he's in.
An imposing figure and a real giant.
Hits the free throw, 106-98. They just pushed that lead right back up to 8 points.
And he may very well
CP3
have the number 1.
gets a screen from Book and Busy, pulls up the mid-range, and it actually hits. Boy, would that be nice. Can I have some more of that, please? It's like a football running game that we don't have anymore.
Reeves walks it into the front court.
You understand the foundations of football. You know what I'm talking about. Russell, wide open three, set shot, left alone, good, 100-109. Chris Paul bringing it up, getting the screen here is soon from Busy. Now,
Stiff arming.
literally stiff-arming Schroeder. Spin move, crosses up, pump fake, fade away
Like shit
midi.
like that,
Oh, I'm exasperated, Gary.
Guess what? That's the right call, but I'm Darvin Ham and the Lakers. I'm clapping. Okay.
Code said, remember when
That's the
people
aggressive
didn't
Anthony
want
Davis
Russell?
We need. Okay, we've seen.
Yeah,
work him and get the
he's
basketball.
inconsistent
We'll
as
take the
well.
foul.
Yeah.
Just keep that same
You know?
energy.
That is forearm and
Not as
Diabo's
inconsistent
neck.
as campaign.
That's almost a
Chris Paul
misdemeanor.
inbounding, gets it to Book, guarded by Vandy.
I knew you.
Book to the rack, and one. No, but he's going to the line.
Devin Booker in attack
Tough
mode right
take.
now. Going to shoot his 11th and 12th foul
There's
shots.
your guy
He's on
who's willing to
29
go to the rack, all right? He's only taking a couple of threes the whole
NBA
game.
Wednesday doubleheader. Luka, Kyrie, and the Mavs play the third game of their 5-game road trip against Joel Embiid and the 76ers. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Then it's off to the desert. Devin Booker and the Suns.
Styles blacks his
hosting
whitest
Anthony
Ross in the game.
Timberwolves.
Man.
Coverage tips with NBA countdown at 7.
Monty?
Embiid and the 76ers
You know?
just recently had their
I trust
8-game
him to
win
shoot an
streak
open
snapped
shot.
up.
Maybe that's
He
his
has
line of thinking.
easily pulled ahead
We're
right
getting
now, I
open
think, in
shots,
terms of the
just
MVP
can't hit them.
voting. Doing it more often than not on both ends of the floor.
Book hits both.
As is Giannis a lot of nights.
Code says because of
Booker
Kogi
with
can't
his
shoot.
6th
Great
consecutive
point.
30-point game on the road.
Chris Paul passed off onto Reeves. Fights through.
Reeves rejects the
Reeves,
screen.
God
Foul
dang it. Chris
by
Paul
Chris Paul.
slapped him from behind. You don't disrespect Reeves' whistle. He has a legendary whistle.
He's not Reeves anymore. He's the fearless one from now on.
He's got to be a little bit more
Yeah.
disciplined and keep Reeves in front of him.
Can't speed him up, right?
No, playing at his own pace. I'm looking forward to Darvin Ham saying that's Magic Reeves.
246 watching. Do me a favor, please. Check to see if you've hit the like button. You may not like the results of this game, but like the stream,
I got in this
please.
case earlier was saying Wilt Davis.
Really helps us out.
I don't want to give him any ideas.
You already put it out in the universe. It's too late. 35 against Orlando.
Reeves
22 in the meter. Still
pulls,
running tonight
hits.
for Austin Reeves.
Damn.
Out of Newark, Arkansas. Population 1,100.
So valuable getting to the free throw line.
Book, guarded by
Schroeder
Shrewd.
picks up Booker on the
Screen from
switch.
Busy. 4:45
Davis
left.
in the drop.
Book.
Booker with the
Good Lord!
The stop.
Why?
Vanderbilt with the rebound. Russell on the move.
Russell kicks
Now
to
back out
Reeves.
with
Milking
4.5
some
to
clock
play.
here. Smart.
Anthony Davis wants the basketball on the block.
Sprints into the ball
Schroeder, screen
on
from
Shannon.
AD. Oh, thrown away. Booker
And the
on
Suns have
CP3's
numbers.
hip. Shammy, nice drive. Good decision, Sham. Oh!
Jesus
no!
Christ,
It's a
man.
turnover. It'll be Lakers basketball. That's the 15th turnover of the game for Monty Williams' team.
Ay, Chihuahua.
36th win of
You
the
know?
season. Win tonight puts them back in the play-in tournament.
Come on, a little pin down for Anthony Davis. That curl.
D'Lo, guarded by
catching the basketball and
Shams.
get out of his way.
Gets
But
to
again, I don't
AD.
like where he's catching it above the three-point line.
Working on Biombo, raising up.
That's deep.
And through the contact, took the
Man,
hit.
was it a foul, do you think?
And right back to
I
the
don't
free throw
know.
line. He has made a procession to the line tonight.
Your COVID
Davis
cast, I
shooting his
can't really
9th and
make out
10th
what's going
free
on.
throws. Foul's going to go against Craig as fourth.
And how you get away with it
I feel
is
like I'm
he's not
stealing
selling. He catches
Wi-Fi
above
from the
three-point
neighbors
line, but
watching
his
this.
mind is made up to be in attack mode.
Well, to be fair, it's only offering me 760 to begin with.
My brother and I always dreamt of becoming the greatest of
All right. Your assessment, sir. Suns
You
win.
guys
Suns
are-
win.
you guys
Suns
are-
coming back.
3-point shooting team that is beyond inconsistent at shooting threes.
I don't like that. Take that back.
Let's sum it up.
Take it back. And say you were being jealous of us.
Super.
And that's what
Super
led you to say
jealous.
some stupid shit like that.
I let
No,
my
you're right.
jealousy get the best of me.
Okay, can I offer this argument? Can I offer this argument?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Kevin Durant and DA out. We're down 8. We're down 9. Don't you think DA and KD are worth 10 points? Are they or are they not worth 10 points? Your silence is deafening.
I was yawning, sorry.
Your
Yeah.
silence is violence and deafening. All right. So, I think we're all right. That's true. Reese says they don't have LeBron. Very
I
true.
was just going to ask you how many points does LeBron account for, and how many more free throws would they have if he was in?
Yeah, but he's not the greatest free throw shooter. I'd rather he be taking free throws than these other guys. Todd Packer says silence is violence, by the way. Oh, we know.
We're well aware.
We are very aware.
We are very aware.
And I apologize that we didn't start this stream by announcing our pronouns. We should have done that. We're going to be better. All right? Suns are looking at we're talking, if we're lucky, 2 out of 10 games won at the wrong time. Iverson in the house said with the $2 dono, thank you, Iverson. Said, fire Monty. Enough is enough. He's trash. What do you think about that as a non-Suns fan?
I don't like his game plan, but I think that the Durant trade all but buried the Suns, in my opinion.
I didn't ask for all that. You're putting extra shit on it, and I didn't ask for any of that. I asked you very specifically.
Wow.
What do you think about Monty?
I think he's a good coach with like the team building type of thing or whatever, that whole thing that he's done. But I think when it comes to adjustments, as far as the X's and O's goes, he's kind of a one-trick pony.
That's better. All right.
And James Jones handcuffed him with the Durant trick.
Yeah.
On a clinic, mama.
We're just trash without KD.
And apparently that man is prepped for the stretch run.
I think your defense is trash without Mikal Bridges and
his social media accounts.
The things you need guys to do that don't show up in box scores. Mikal did a lot of that too, and now that's gone, and it's exposing them that they don't have somebody that'll really do that.
What do you think
capable of consistently doing
What do you think about LeBron's octagonal sunglasses?
Well, if LeBron's wearing them, they're probably the dopest ones you can probably get your hands on.
Good answer.
Anthony Davis has
CP3 to Biz. Biz hand off to Sham. Sham into the paint. Fadeaway mid-range from Sham. It is good.
Fadeaway free throw.
I mean, yeah. Okay, if that's how we're doing it, you know. Jeez.
You could tell the fear that filled his body as he realized he was getting too close to the rim. He's like, oh, shit.
Can't do this.
Launch myself away from the rim.
Russell floater. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's a gut buster right there. Why Busy threw that all the way up to Shamet, I'll never know, instead of giving it to Craig. Booker just traveled a little bit, don't you think? Didn't call it. 106-115, 9 points here. It's a few threes. It's a few threes. Can you hear that copium in my voice? Screen from AD. Gets it to Russell. Screen again. Takes it. Oh, threw it to Vandy off of his hands, out of bounds. Hot pass.
13 turnovers for the Lakers.
Booker. Screen from Biz. Don't throw it to Biz. Gives it back to Chris Paul. Back to Book. 11 seconds. AD guarding over to CP3. What are we doing? What are we doing? CP3 smoking a layup like his name's Campaign.
That's 2 layups he smoked on 2
They go to Davis.
AD jab step, pump fake.
Double team comes from Craig.
Kicks it out to Reeves. Reeves down to Vandy. Vandy. Nice lefty layup by Vandy. Good.
He is complete. What'd you like about that? Subtle fake pass swinging.
CP3 pushes it up to Book. He's already being doubled by Vandy and D'Lo. Oh my gosh.
We see the dividends of the
I don't know how that's Suns ball.
They're knocking that pass out of bounds. So now you wonder, with the good play of Reeves, Davis first.
Take the double team, the fake pass, forces Shamet to jump to Schroeder and creates the opening for Vanderbilt.
Once
I was going to say with
AD kicks the ball out and everybody runs out to guard the three-point line, Vandy cuts to the basket. Like, why don't the Suns do shit
I would
like
say
that?
yes.
Because Monty says so.
But I mean, Miguel used to do that shit. He used to cut for you guys and slash.
I want to paint a picture. I just want to paint a picture for anybody who didn't see what just happened. The Suns just inbounded it to Booker. He held it for like 7 seconds and then got stripped by D'Lo. D'Lo goes up the court. They try to strip him back. And now Book's having words with Scott Foster like that's anything more than talking to a brick wall. What do you think? Foul?
Here's our NCAA Women's Championship Sweet 16 matchups.
What a waste.
Friday on ESPN and the app. Miami and Villanova tip off the day at 2:30 Eastern. Angel Reese and LSU taking on Utah at 5, followed by Colorado against Caitlin Clark.
Russell,
and
free
Iowa
throw.
at 7:30, and the night is capped off
Is good.
by Mississippi.
About over, right?
Coach Yo is doing
Yeah.
a great job.
Wrap it
Shout
up.
out
Oh,
Coach
yeah.
Yo.
I said wrap it up, B.
Jacksonville University. Did a great job there.
CP3,
Now
floater to Biz. Wow. I haven't seen an alley-oop all game, bro. I haven't seen one
Well, that's
alley-oop.
because somebody has to be close to the rim for that to happen.
Oh, you're right.
There you
Sham comes
go.
in for a steal. Come on, Sham. Come on, Sham. I like that, Sham.
Want to trap, right, Mark? And that's offensively the worst place to catch the basketball, or to bring the basketball to. And you don't want to be,
Good
want to
D,
be in
man.
that position. You're taught that as a kid. Forced to tie up.
A little bit late, don't you think?
So it's going to be Russell and Shamet.
Burner, seriously.
Would say.
Yeah, they do, Joey. Right now, with the way things are set up, they do.
Suns with possession. CP3.
CP3's got Schroeder on him. Gives it to Craig for a 3, and you know that's not going in. Not even close. It hit the backboard. And he didn't mean for it to hit the backboard. Okay? Don't get it confused here. His shot was so hot and so extra hard that it hit the backboard.
Right now with 1:13 to go.
Who's you guys' next game?
Did I say Shamet? Yeah, I meant Reed. Forgive me. So
Like the Kings or the
something like that.
Yeah, I looked earlier.
Yeah.
I don't remember the order. You got like the Kings and the Sixers and Jazz or something. Is it the Jazz next?
Austin Reeves with consecutive
I think it is Jazz.
huge games for the Lakers.
Either way, we need KD because we ain't shit without him.
And his first
CP3.
double-double mark, there you go, of the season.
You need to go to all
Working
the
on
playgrounds
AD.
in Phoenix and find one guy that understands how to get to the basket and how to play the slightest resemblance of defense.
I'm guessing that during the course of this broadcast,
Nah,
tonight, a lot
dude,
of people
Monty's
might have been
0.5 system. That's not what he
Newark,
wants.
Arkansas, where Reeves is from.
He wants everybody standing out there shooting.
The 1,100
you know,
people since whenever the last time he was back home. Doesn't get home much, he says. Hey, L.A., Newark.
We had 1,100 people at the block party.
CP3 to Book. Book whips it over to Craig for 3. And Craig actually hits. My God. 111, 120. A little too late, folks. Foul him, folks. What are we doing here, Gary? You're a basketball doctor. 9 points, and they're not going to foul yet.
No, that's the most aggressive defense they played all night.
What a great way to end the game. What a dagger. Vanderbilt goes up high for it and bangs out. That was nice. Booker. Backing down Shrewd. And that's a charge, baby. You know, it'd be like that.
Has had enough to feed the needy tonight, Mark.
Making plays. This time turns the corner, delivers the on-point pass to Vanderbilt. He does the rest. This has been an outstanding victory for the Los Angeles Lakers, playing for their play-in or playoff lives as other teams win ball games on the night.
And Lakers are going to get to just dribble the clock out against a team that looks like a G League squad right now. Chris Paul in the game for some reason, because Gary, wouldn't you know it, having Chris Paul in the game is worth it. Like,
in Booker.
Is Monty's brain fucking scrambled? Am I just refusing to admit that we have to move on from Monty, you know, if someone else is available that's better?
So then are you?
Because
I'm not saying that
Sundo says it's over. We got to get rid of Monty.
So listening to like you and Sundo and earlier when I was watching the chat and stuff like that, whenever like the coach is on the hot seat or people want his head or whatever, you're pretty much assuming that they have the roster, right? But the coach is the reason why it's not working out.
Yeah.
So you guys, everybody that is at the end of the rope or whatever with Monty thinks that a better coach, like I don't know who it would be, but a better coach, the team would look drastically different.
Right.
See, that's why I don't agree.
Well, because we don't even have the, like, what you're describing, what we're all talking about, them needing to go to the rack, them needing to be aggressive. We don't have the personnel for that. Torrey Craig cannot dribble well enough to get into the paint to, you know what I'm saying? He can't. He too easily gets ripped. He can't be relied on to go from the 3-point line and drive in and create for himself. Can't do it.
That's my point. Is that the coach's problem or is that the GM's problem? Why do you have a roster full of guys that are incapable of getting to the bucket in the NBA?
Yeah, because that's how, I mean, honest to God, and I can't say that this is actually what it is, but it's what it feels like, is that's the type of player that James Jones is. That's the type of player that James Jones was, a 3-and-D wing. And so it's that, and then it's also the fact that that's how the Warriors were doing things, and that's how the premise was to beat the Warriors. That's how you beat them. You have a whole bunch of dudes who can knock down threes and guard the wings, you know, and so that's the type of team he's built.
Who? The Suns?
Yeah, James Jones.
You don't have guys that can knock down the threes like that.
Not anymore, because we got rid of McHale and
I mean, they were pretty
Cam,
inconsistent. They were for sure better than Okogie and Craig and
definitely
guys like that at it. But
both
I mean,
shooting 40% from three.
You play Damian Lee, you have a lot of that.
Monty won't play him. Next, he won't play him.
Okay, so like that's an example of where I would blame Monty. But as far as not having the personnel to run an offense that your coach runs, your GM either needs to get the coach the personnel he needs for his play style or get the coach to run a play style that fits the players he got.
Shamet is a guy that can hit threes. Terrence Ross is supposed to be reliable from three. You know, D. Lee, if you would play him.
D. Lee, I would say yeah. But I mean, Shaman's been around. Was he a big 3-point shooter?
He's having a really good shooter? He's having a good season for the Suns.
Was Ross known as a big 3-point threat all his time in Orlando?
I don't know. I mean,
I know you guys said that I was going to label me a DA hater, but I thought the dumbest thing you guys could do was max him just so that it didn't look like the first overall pick was a bust and you let him go somewhere else. But you've tied up that much money for how long unless you can trade him and get something? Chris Paul is clearly done. You don't have a lot of depth at the one. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when he's gone? You'll get a little bit of cap space once you're off his contract, and then you got to keep in mind, if KD comes in and you guys get bounced in the first round of the playoffs, or you're struggling on a play-in series type scenario or whatever, is he going to stay around or is he going to want to trade? Is he going to go somewhere else and play with Durant?
I think Durant would be willing to stay in Phoenix, and I mean, is he going to be healthy at that point? You know, he's got 3 more years in Phoenix on contract.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the contract doesn't mean anything.
Oh, you're talking about him asking to leave, just asking to leave.
Like he just forces his way out and into situations when he wants to, and he doesn't seem to take accountability for
call it
ruining
wishful
teams.
Thinking, call it whatever you will. I stand 10 toes down when I say that I think that Devin Booker and Phoenix as a city and as as a team. I think he's going to like it there enough that he's not going to want to leave as long as Devin Booker is there, because Devin Booker is a great teammate. They're really good friends. They love playing together. He's not a head case like Kyrie. He's always available when healthy. Like, Phoenix is a special place. Hate me all you want. I've lived in Phoenix. I've lived in San Antonio. I've lived in a lot of different cities. Phoenix is special. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's almost just like California without the taxes. It's gorgeous there. And he's got Booker. I'm sure he's going to be living a beautiful life in Scottsdale with some of the most gorgeous women on planet Earth. Like, I don't see him being like, I want to leave. I just don't see that. I know that's,
That all sounds warm and fuzzy and a great intro to try and sell me a vacuum cleaner or something. But the dude goes place to place to play with certain guys on certain teams that he thinks he can win a championship. And if this team looks like shit, especially if guys are banged up doing whatever, Chris Paul's falling off. If he's not going to be there next year, he's going to be even worse than he's been now. And they can't move Chris Paul or do something else and get another guy that he's going to be happy with or whatever. What about his past from the teams that he's gone to and from makes you think, well, this place is different. He's okay losing here, or not losing, but not winning a title here when everywhere else he's gone has been solely to win a title based on who the team has or who the team can get with him.
I hate you sometimes.
I'm just saying, man.
It is what it is, man. We need Kevin Durant, and that very well might not be enough. And I think
you definitely need Kevin Durant. And I think your offense is really good with him. But I don't think
we were under the impression that with him we had more than enough stuff. That's how it felt. It felt like we were all that and a bag of chips, and we were sitting pretty. And people around the league were acting like we were sitting pretty. It's not just us thinking that. Everybody was like, "Oh shit, the Suns." So to not have KD and to see, it's like, how could it be this bad? How could it be this bad?
But you remember what I was saying about the deal, right? Like, I ain't like just come up with this. I was like, dude, your guys' offense is going to be very good. But like, take tonight, for example. Adding KD, he's going to drop 30, which means a couple guys are probably going to score a little less. That's fine. You can do all that. But you're still going to have guys shooting open threes that can't hit threes consistently. You're still not going to have guys. He's not going to attack the basket much different than like Book does. So you're adding another guy that's the same style of offensive player that you already have from your main scorers. You're not getting a ton of extra defense from it. You're not, I mean, for sure he's a good three-point shooter.
He's a really good interior defender. KD is.
Okay, man. I'm just
if you
saying,
don't agree, you're a bozo. I swear to God, he's a really good interior defender.
Did the defense get better or worse after the trade?
Worse.
Did the team on like I said earlier, the plays that change possessions, both offensively and defensively, that don't show up in a stat, in a box score somewhere, did that increase or decrease when Mikal left?
Decrease.
Okay, so you've lost two things, and you replace his scoring with Johnson and Bridges scoring. How much more did you increase the offense? You increased it for sure, but is it enough to outweigh what you lost on those other two things in themselves? You could argue that he makes people better because he draws double teams and this and that, but you've seen tonight, you've seen the last few games, guys are blowing wide open threes.
Yeah.
So like, how much more open is it going to take for them to start knocking them down? Or are they just inconsistent 3-point shooters?
I mean, the thing is, Kevin Durant is going to come in and take those shots. Like, they're not still going to be getting all those shots because KD takes like 12
for sure,
like 15 to 20 shots a game, and he makes like 80, not 80, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he makes
high percentage,
high percentage of his shots. So like they're not going to be relied on like they are. But it's not good that they can't hit these. You're right. It's not going to get necessarily any more open. I guess it will. It'll get a little bit more open. It will.
But is that going to matter? You're in the NBA, man. Open's open, right?
D. Lee.
Okay.
D. Lee
if they
is
play him.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's what I want. That's what I think the answer is. He's the one guy that I trust to hit an open shot.
Plus, Durant is for sure your best 3-point shooter.
Yes.
Like, you got to factor in what he's going to do from the 3-point line. Like, I'm not saying you guys are screwed. Like, I've told you all along, I feel like this is your year. I don't think you're going to get better next year if he stays like other guys wise. But you're going to have to put up in the upper 120s and 130s to win games. And even then, you're probably going to have some battles because the defense isn't going to be there to keep teams at the 1s and 1-teens. So
what about just the fact that we're going to be better at interior defense with DA and KD? You know, it's a huge upgrade over Jock and Torrey Craig playing the 4. It's a huge upgrade. Come on, man. I'm talking defensively in the paint. Like, I'm not saying DeAndre Ayton is Dikembe Mutombo, but he's he's an above average interior defender, and KD is also above average. We're just gonna stop that easy shit in the paint that other teams are getting. Like, we're fouling everything that's coming into the paint because we have no other option. You either foul them or allow them to just go through you for the bucket. But DA can stop shit. KD can stop shit without getting fouls called. Or is that not true?
I mean, there's a lot of truth to it. I feel like DA, when he's actually playing, like trying to play defense and rim protect, he tends to get in decent amount of foul trouble. But I don't think you're 100% right. The defense is going to be better with those two in. I'm arguing I don't think it's going to be that much better. It's still not going to be better than when you had McHale and Ayton out there. Inside, outside, perimeter, transition, any kind of defense is not going to be better by taking McHale away.
Yeah, but having that better defense didn't do jack shit for us versus the Mavs. We still lost by 4 billion points in Game 7. I mean, I'm not trying to put that on McHale, but I'm just saying.
No, I'd put that on Monty. It's kind of the same thing where, like, they watched what the Pelicans did, and they trapped the shit out of Chris Paul, and they played defense according to what was like a weakness that Monty didn't adjust to. And I feel like last year is when you guys really went to this one guy in the paint, which is DA or whoever's his replacement, and everybody else just standing around the 3-point line trying to swing the ball around, hoping the guy gets open.
It is ugly. It is ugly. So you're saying you think the Suns need to get rid of Monty?
Or Jones.
The good news is the Suns have a super rich basketball brain owner.
I mean, look, if you were building a team, or if you took over a team on a video game, or like you were playing fantasy basketball or whatever. Not probably not fantasy basketball because the scoring's different. But if you look at, as you're filling out your roster, you try to get a guy who's going to be your defensive guy. You try to get a guy who's going to be your rim protector. You try to get guys that can at least be manageable on defense. You try to get 1 or 2 guys that are pretty sure shots from the 3-point line. A guy who's a creator, a guy who's a good ball handler. You try to like fill in the spots in different areas. And yeah, you can be lopsided. You can be heavy in certain areas. You know, like the Warriors. The Warriors are kind of an outlier because they have 3 guys that are amazing 3-point shooters. But you try to like be sufficient at every level and then above average at other levels to separate you from other teams. I feel like the Suns are, like you said earlier, I think you hit it right on the head talking about James Jones has an idea of a player in his head, and he wants a whole roster full of them. And then it's like,
just
okay,
so
now you got a coach.
His play style.
Yeah, and then you've got a coach that's trying to run a system that maybe they think they're on the same page, Maybe they're overestimating how good
it would work together. It would work together if we actually had the players that could hit.
But you don't, is what I'm saying.
But we don't.
You could. I mean, you bring KD back, you get D.
Won't
Lee
play
in.
D. Lee. Listen, you've depressed everyone. Everyone hates you. That's what they're saying in the chat. What's there to be depressed about,
man? You still got KD coming.
Everything you just said.
You know, like, I'll get my feelings hurt real easy if you start telling me people are saying mean things or hurtful things in the chat.
Do you want to say it or should I?
You got it.
Suns lose. Suns lose.